Sup?
All right, we are unmuted. Hey, everybody.
Sup?
What's up?
Sup?
What's up? What's up?
Sup?
We're about to start not the first ever, but the first return session of our Q&A.
Hang on, you look a little out of focus.
Of course I look out of focus. It's intentional. It's a feature.
It is a feature.
It's an artistic choice.
It is $10 or up patrons.
Yes.
Will get access each month to submitting questions. If you didn't catch it, I made a Patreon post. If you do the community showcase, I forget what else I do. That is the same thing. Like tier maker and one other thing I'm forgetting. Essentially, I post a link to a Google form that asks you to submit your questions that way. We then have a Google spreadsheet, which all of you can view. I linked to it so you can see all the questions and make sure people don't ask the same question. And we're going to go through these questions as much as we can in 2 hours. Hopefully, I didn't read the feedback. I didn't see if there were any issues with the character limit I imposed. I imposed a character limit, which was about 100 words. I wrote out an example question of my choosing, and then counted how many characters were on it and added 100. And that's the limit. Just because we've been nice and asked everyone in the guidelines to kind of cap your entries for various things, and for Q&A, I think it's the most important that we kind of stick to that, so as many people can get their questions answered, because we are not doing these as long as they going forward. They will only be for a certain time slot, and so we don't want as few people to feel left out as possible.
Yep.
And we're going to try doing a brief call-in segment at the end of this.
Yeah.
That was the nice version of my explaining the character limit.
Liberty, thanks for the 3 gifted subs. Thanks.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
My not nice version is the Comic-Con Hall H explanation.
My mean version is I bold in my post, like keep the questions concise.
Oh, my mean version is you don't need to tell your life story before you ask the question.
Yeah.
But I actually gave context. I actually provided the reason why that's a bad thing to do, because the people who need to answer the question, it's distracting, causing them to lose focus of the actual question, on top of like taking too much time. So it's actually worse for the person you're trying to get the answer from, because the more you give them, the more they're going to latch onto a part that might not even be relevant to the question.
That's fair.
So if you keep it brief and concise, they kind of have to answer what you said, or it's more obvious they didn't answer what you said. You give them a lot of fluff, they have a lot of wiggle room to kind of like dodge your question. So it's actually a good...
I saw a meme that was like a Q&A of like a film thing, and like a guy was talking, and the person up top was thinking like, wow, he knows my film better than I do, and someone in the audience was like, I'm really happy that his question was more of a comment.
On one of my favorite podcasts, whenever they do a Q&A, one of the hosts says, okay, think about your question and think, if someone else was asking this question, would I care? And if the answer is no, don't ask the question.
Top 3 anime moves ever is in Dead Zone when the dude gets the blades out of his arms.
Oh, man.
Don't they all have
I feel like
one of the guy rips it out of his legs.
Yeah. It's gonna be,
But this one is the best.
I think in another year, I'm gonna need to do a full rewatch of all Dragon Ball
Dude,
again.
Dead
I'm
Zone's still the
I'm
goat.
starting to forget a lot of it.
Dead Zone
How
best.
you feeling today, Huber?
I'm better. Still kind of like a foggy brain, dude.
Okay.
Foggy brain.
You probably had like a pretty bad stress headache, dude, or migraine. Yeah,
Probably. Still kind of a headache.
Because when it
Slept like 15 hours.
when it's like throbbing
Yeah.
and stuff, and like
Yeah.
it hurts, like and there's nothing else wrong with you, like that will be with me for like a few days.
Yeah,
Like
for
it just
sure.
gradually decreases, and no amount of like pain relievers makes it fully subside. Yeah, it's
Totally.
not fun.
But I'm way better now than yesterday.
Okay, I'm excited because I wanted you close to like feeling very well for Achieve It Yourself tonight. I want everyone to be
Close
here.
to feeling very well. All right, so this goes from 1 to 3, which means we will try the call-in segment maybe at 2:30. Do we want to do that for just a half hour?
that's fine.
Sure.
Well, or unless we finish this before that, then we'll start
Yeah,
calling
I
in.
actually be so yeah. We got 18 questions this time, so we're gonna
Oh,
see
hell
how
yeah.
that goes. Yeah.
Also, chat, we have no idea. We don't know. We
First-
don't know how this is gonna go. We don't have any clue. The way it'll work later is, we'll explain it again later, but if you're in the $10 or up Patreon tiers, you'll have access to a voice channel in Discord and a chat channel in Discord that you can join, and then Gabby will vet you and then kick you into a call with me
you.
and all of us. You can talk for a second, and then I'll kick you back out again. Turn your radio down before you call in, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't have my tattoo anymore, chat. It's gone. Showers.
Expensive laser removal.
Showers removed it. Expensive shower removal.
Removing a shower would be pretty expensive.
Mm.
All right, go for it.
All right. So our first question, I think, is from Sage Mode Q. If that, yeah, that's right. This question is for Hubert Brad. First, Hubert, if the EZA crew were characters in Naruto Boruto,
Starting off right.
who would they be and why? And same question for Brad, but One Piece characters.
Oh
instead.
God.
All right, love and respect. I don't think you have to do anyone that comes to mind. Like anyone who comes to mind, it's easy that you can do.
I feel like Bloodworth is
I'm very interested.
Donzo.
Donzo.
Bloodworth, dude.
Donzo, huh?
Always doing it for the good of the village, good of Konoha. All right.
This is hilarious without any context.
Donzo's
Just saying
kind of
blood
like a
is
villain.
Donzo and then cackling seems crazy to
Kind of
me.
like yeah. Anyone else you got?
Dude. Brad is Sasuke. Let's get real.
Yes.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
let's
all
get
right.
real.
All right.
Yeah.
If you got any for One Piece, Brad, well, you can mix.
I'm trying to
go
think.
back and forth.
It's tough.
No one is like One Piece characters. Like I can't think of any of us that are very similar to them. Bloodworth can be Brooke.
I got one for Isla.
Who?
Shikamaru.
Shikamaru.
Oh,
Isla Shikamaru.
Who the fuck is that?
The fucking
Badass.
smartest badass there is in the Naruto universe.
Outsmarts
I'll take it.
everyone. It has cool shadow clone or shadow possession jutsu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Gabby's can be like Chopper. That can make sense to me. Tone Chopper. I don't know. I want someone to be like Shanks, but no one is Shanks.
Aw,
No one's at that level. I don't know, dude.
We just Googled Chopper and now we're
Ah.
we're thrilled that Gabby is
Dude,
Chopper.
Chopper's awesome. I love
Does
Chopper.
Chopper speak?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Chopper speaks.
Hubert, do you think you'd rather be Naruto or Rock Lee?
Naruto.
Okay.
Well, you could
Yeah.
do jutsu, actually.
Naruto forever.
All right.
Naruto and Sora, the best of all time.
Very similar, yeah.
Would they be fast friends?
Oh
Naruto
my
and
god,
Sora?
yeah. Immediate.
Probably, yeah.
Immediate. Brothers.
All right. No other ones? Good?
Good.
All right. Next question's from RF Switch. Greetings, allies. Do you have a comfort game? Like one that you fall back on when you're feeling under the weather, depressed, or heartbroken?
Resident Evil. Any of them.
Um,
Like any of them. Mainly two,
Yeah.
but like just the franchise in general is my comfort zone 100%.
I can't really think of like a specific game or game series that kind of fits into that.
yeah.
Kingdom Hearts?
No, not even. It's
Anything
I
you
like
pl-
that a lot. But it
Is
doesn't
there something
mean,
you'd play as a distraction?
Yeah,
Or do
I
you
don't-
Do you do other stuff as a distraction when you feel like
yeah,
that?
it's just a variety of things.
Yeah, I mean, I generally would usually go to like movies or something to escape, but I don't know, like maybe I guess at this point maybe I'd like just jump into like 14 and do some stuff just to like
Sure.
it's just like so familiar and
Immersive
repetitive and comforting. It's like this keeps my mind off stuff.
Totally.
I don't really have to think too much sometimes.
You can like queue up so many tasks too. So
yeah,
you're
it's
always
like, you
doing
keep yourself
something.
distracted
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah, I think that's a good one.
I've said this before though, but sometimes it's like too hard to play a game when I'm not feeling well. You know? So then I just like binge TV or
Yeah,
something.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
How about in there? Anyone from in there have any answers like Isla?
I'm eating a burrito.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
All right.
But I mean, usually when I'm depressed or heartbroken, games. I don't know. Animal Crossing got me through a pretty heartbreaking couple of years. COVID, But yeah. I don't know. I have comfort games like that, but it's more about I'm comfortable while I'm doing them, Silent Hill 2, sure, yeah.
Our next question's from Ian Barker. Simple question, allies. I don't think it's going to be that simple. Here we go. Who is your favorite Pixar character? Ooh.
Tough, dude. Really tough.
Yeah, I will say...
I got to bring up a list. This is too intense.
I was really... I know when I first saw Toy Story, a lot of people were into Buzz. My nephew loves Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah,
it's his
mine does too.
Favorite, yeah. I kind of liked... I was going to say someone from Finding Nemo, but now I'm thinking of... Dang. Yeah, this is actually harder than I thought. It's very hard.
Isn't one of the fish like Willem Dafoe in Finding Nemo? Is that correct?
It?
What about my name?
The scar guy? The scar on his face?
Oh.
In the dentist office?
Okay.
Nemo!
Wall-E is a good one.
Oh, Wall-E is good.
Wall-E is, I just love imitating Wall-E.
That's good,
Wall-E's
yeah.
fun. Wall-E.
Miguel, Coco.
Ooh.
Best movie they ever made. It's not even close.
That
Best
is a
movie
good
they ever made.
Grandpa and Up is something I was going to say as well.
Yeah.
Opening 5 minutes, done. Good movie.
I like
Great movie.
Monsters Inc.'s my favorite one. I do like Mike Wazowski a lot.
Hell yeah.
I like Ratatouille.
Sully! Yeah, Ratatouille's great.
Oh, it's good. So many good ones.
Yeah.
So many good ones.
Carl's good, yeah.
Anything else? You good? All right. Next one comes from Brandon K. Gann. By the way, Brandon, I always want to say Gannon every time I see your last name. I'm sorry. I just want to say it. Hello, everyone. Happy 7 years and EZX 2023. My question for you all is a simple one. We got a lot of simple questions today. Yeah.
Simple one.
I like it.
What is something you would like to do with a fellow ally or allies you haven't done yet? Go to a particular concert or convention? Visit their hometown, try one of their favorite hobbies, or perhaps to reword my question into a Huberism, how would you like to maximize your bonds with your fellow allies? Thanks a bunch for your time and have a wonderful day.
Every time Isla talks about St. Croix.
Dude, I would love to go to my hometown with you.
Yeah, every time you talk about it, I'm like, God,
dude,
that
we
sounds
could go to
so
Interstate
nice.
Park and walk around. We
Yeah.
could look at the river, dude. Skipping rocks on the river on the
Yes.
lake with Huber, dude.
You put me in nature, and I'm actually extremely quiet, too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I can
dude,
vouch
you
for
would,
that.
let's
Yeah.
do
I've
this.
been camping with Huber.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I am
let's go
quiet.
camping in my hometown, bro. Also, psychologically devastating or weirdly cool, perhaps. My old family home is now an Airbnb, so we could stay in my old house.
Interesting.
It's a big old cool house.
I have been wanting to play the CDI Zeldas with Damiani for a long time, dude.
Remember that.
Oh my
long
God.
time.
I wanna watch
I have them. I have a
Damiani
CDI
has them.
system.
I asked one time and Damiani was not having it.
I think it's one of those games we might play for like 10 minutes and be like, all right, what's next?
Full playthrough, all three.
I would love to watch that. And I think
very,
everyone in chat would, too.
they're
Damiani.
very frustrated. It'd be like a prison of, not even a prison of love, like prison of torture.
Yeah,
like,
torture
actually it's
prison,
yeah. Yeah, when I remember like in college, one of the things I did was like I made all my like college friends because most of us like lived in the same state in like roughly like driving distance, was like driving back and like showing each other like hometown and stuff like that. It was like, here's where we went to high school, like this is like where we did this and stuff. Like that was always like really, really cool to do. But like, yeah, I think that was like more the youth amusement, like or the wonder of that, where I'm like, I don't know how interesting it would really be to go to like a suburb in like Dallas, Texas. Like, it's like you kind of know what you're getting there. It's like not that like, you know, impressive or anything like that. Otherwise I would have said something like that. But man, if anyone had like a hobby, like going boats, I don't think anyone does like boat
Boating.
sailing or racing, like the go to Vegas, like race cars and stuff. I don't know if they let you drive, or you like go and someone drives.
Well, you went from boating to race cars.
like something like kind of extreme stuff. Like
Okay,
like
okay,
yeah,
okay.
like yeah, something.
Dude, Damiani's
like,
got a need for speed.
Yeah, I like it.
well, when
Let's go.
when I went to Palm Desert a few weeks ago, they had that like World War II air museum. and you could fly in like old ass planes. It costs a shit ton of money though.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, dude, you could rent one of these and fly. I mean, I'm scared as shit because it's an old ass plane. But I was like, that might be kind of like cool to like just like see how like that's how people had to like fly and stuff like 100 years ago or something like that. It's insane.
Dude, I'm gonna do an Isla's torture chamber. That's just me watching Brad and Damiani play all the Zelda CDI games.
Perfect.
What, did you enjoy that though?
Everyone
enjoy
wants
it.
to see it for many reasons, historical reasons.
Mm.
A lot of people haven't seen that game in action, especially from
Well, there's 3 of them.
knowledgeable Zelda humans like yourselves.
Yeah, they're not. I'm just warning you. They're not that fun, dude. I would absolutely be down 100% if there's someone rented out like old pirate ships and like we could all go like take roles on a pirate, sail a real pirate ship,
He's out of
dude.
his mind. This
Dude,
morning.
that'd
Only
be
if we
sick.
RP is One Piece.
Dude, that'd be so sick.
Only if it's One Piece themed.
Well, like you know, like an
Rent a
old,
pirate
ship, like you know, something from, like the 1700, 1800s.
I mean, I bet we could all rent a. You can rent a sailing
That's
ship.
really
No,
unhinged.
yeah, like we need like the guy on board, like in character the whole time and stuff. Right character,
Pirate ship.
dude.
Out of control.
Yeah, that is actually
All
out
right.
of control.
Oh my god.
Me and Gabby would have to hide out because we're bad luck at sea.
No, it's all
Not
right.
on our ship.
It's all
Not
right.
on our ship. Oh,
All right,
there
just
he
in
is.
time for
There's
blood.
Donzo.
Here comes our next
Taking the long way around.
Yeah, why'd you take that way?
our next question from James Davey. Hey allies, can you rank your top 5 video game remakes?
Remakes, huh?
Ooh.
Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 3.
Okay, that's 4.
Was that the order?
One more.
Probably, yes.
One more.
What's another one?
Dead Space?
Dead Space.
There
What
you
about
go,
The
that's
Last of
yours.
Us, you charlatan?
I like the original more than the remake.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm weird like that.
Ooh,
It's
Shadow of the
different-
Colossus, Dark Soul, or Demon Souls, those were good.
Yeah, those are definitely on my list.
7R, yeah.
Yeah, Final 7 remake is probably that in Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, RE4 and RE2 are definitely on mine,
There.
for sure.
Yeah, just because of how much of a difference 2 was from OG to remake.
So sick.
Yeah. Still need to play more 4 before I give you my verdict.
Yeah, the original Resident Evil is definitely on there.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
RE1
Resident Evil remake is one
remake.
of the best.
Oh, dude,
Best there ever was.
absolutely.
Yeah.
The legend.
Oh, yeah, that's like
Best.
number 1.
The best.
The legend.
Truly the best.
Final 7 is my favorite, though.
Oh, it's so good, Brad. It sickens me that it's not on my top 5. Actually, I'm going to replace it with Dead Space. Sorry, Dead Space.
Ooh.
FF7.
Get cut.
Yeah, get cut.
Get cut, son.
FF7.
Yeah.
Too good.
Probably that, then Resident Evil Remake, then probably Resident Evil Remake 4, I guess. Resident Evil 4 Remake, then maybe Shadow of the Colossus, probably. And Demon Souls.
Demon Souls.
Yeah, dude.
Dude.
I said Demon Souls earlier, too.
Shit, there's a lot of good remakes.
Yeah. Anyone else have any other remakes they want to add
I
to
mean,
the mix?
I don't know if it counts, but definitely shout out to Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition. It's really good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my main problem with these kind of questions is always just like the thing that's not working in my brain. Like, I know there's other, like,
Let's
there's
prod
something.
your memory, blood.
There's something.
That's why you just got to say what comes to your mind, blood. 'Cause
That-
those are
when
the
ask
ones you
question,
truly
it
love.
doesn't come to my mind. Then it goes away from my mind.
All right.
Chat's got Link's Awakening in there. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Our next question comes from Neo JD. I'm currently starting Yakuza 6
Sick.
in my first time
Song
playthrough.
of Life. You need to put the Song of Life whenever you can because it's the best subtitle of any game ever made.
It's their first mainline playthrough of a Yakuza game as well.
Wait,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, you starting on
In my
six?
first time playthrough of the mainline Yakuza games.
you're starting
Finish
with
the question.
6?
Finish the question first, and then we'll just go.
yeah.
Go. Wait,
I
what?
started. Oh, sorry.
Start from the top.
Yeah. I'm currently starting with Yakuza 6 in my first time playthrough of the mainline Yakuza games. I started with 7, then worked from the beginning. I first heard this series from you all and then decided to take the plunge after 7 got so much good feedback. So thank you for introducing me to it and always hyping it up. I'd like to know how you would rank the games if you can remember them all. For them, it's 7, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
I just did this earlier.
Yeah,
on
Brad, you
stream.
literally
I
did
had
Brad
Brad
had to do it.
Brad did 5. Yeah, top 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 was my number 1.
6 is number 1. Then 0.
0 was the same for me.
Then Kiwami 2. Then Kiwami 1. And then
Oh yeah, there's some good remakes.
original 1.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
that's where I
The original
started.
one.
That like got me into
Cool.
it all. So and it's still got like a different vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 1 and 2. So yeah.
Feel bad. I haven't played, so I can't rank them.
Ah,
Yeah.
One day.
Whichever one we did at Easy Living, that was really chill.
That was 0,
Zero.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that
Actually,
one was
6
really cool.
minutes ago, somebody commented on the Yakuza 0 review.
Nice.
$5 right now.
Sick. $5.
What a steal.
Nice. Good stuff.
$5. And yeah, a little too soon to
Starship
rank,
Operator, 5 gift subs. Thank
Oh,
you.
Ishin.
Thank you. Yeah, a little too soon on Ishin. You know, gotta let that
Gotcha.
slumber for a minute.
All right. Fair enough. Next question comes from Real Lil Thick.
Love that name.
What's your favorite One Piece arc? For me, it's between Marineford and Ennis. Is that how you pronounce it, Brad?
Ennis Lobby.
Ennis Lobby. Also, Law is Bay.
Law is 10 out of 10 character.
All right. Brad.
It's hard. It's hard for me not to say Marineford. Also, is like, it's a culmination of things I've been building for a long time.
Sick.
I don't want to spoil any of that for people if they do
Okay,
eventually get into
a
it,
little bit of why. but
because I
yeah.
want everyone to experience that without
All
knowledge.
you need to say is culmination.
It's a
Brad, and I
culmination.
get it.
That's what One Piece is, man. It's just payoff after payoff after like 10 years.
is, since we can't maybe talk about One Piece just real quick, Cuber, Naruto is like the Pain arc one of your favorite?
Tuning exams.
Tuning exams. Okay. Tuning exams is hype. Pain arc was really good too.
Love Pain.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know what mine is?
What?
Random one. It's Kakashi Gaiden. It's the in between that little, that like little
Yeah, you
brief
love
like
that.
4-chapter thing. It's like my favorite.
Yeah.
That shit is heavy
Good.
duty.
Kakashi stories are good. Thank you, Spectron.
Thanks,
A
Spectron.
lot of gift
Spectron,
subs. Thank
10
you.
gift subs.
Thank you. Any input from a One Piece Naruto?
Yeah, Marineford was really good.
Yeah.
I thought
Who's your favorite admiral?
culmination of a lot of stuff. Law?
Who was your favorite Heartless in there?
Semnis?
Next question comes from Global Crisis. Hey, allies. Happy 7-year anniversary. Just wondering, what are you most proud of yourself for doing or accomplishing in the past year? Meant to be freeform, so it doesn't have to be a specific video. It can be whatever. Love and respect for many more years to come.
Well, talking about things that just pop in your head when you get the question, the whole Dawn Romantica nonsense.
Yes, blood.
Yeah.
That culmination in particular.
I guess just taking over Frame Trap, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good
I was
one,
really
Brad.
thrown into that.
You're doing great.
Yeah,
Off.
same at the
So
podcast.
Yeah, we were
yeah,
just
the
kind of
whole
like,
trap.
okay.
Yeah, similarly, the first back in person Achieve It Yourself season.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
live Achieve It Yourself, the one we did at our last event. And hopefully you all enjoy the one tonight.
I hope we enjoy it too.
I enjoyed putting it together. Maybe I'm more excited for it than everyone else, but
We're all very excited.
The cackle.
We're all very excited and very afraid. Tell me how to
chat,
rich laugh.
chat. All I'm gonna say, I really hope you like this format. I think this is the hypest format I could think of. I
Oh,
really think
God.
it's hype as hell.
Why does that make me so nervous?
It's like maximum enjoyment for chat.
Oh boy.
Oh Lord.
Probably the God of War and Remake 4 reviews.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm really happy my
The
synth
tens.
stream went well the other day. That was good. Which is also just like, I'm glad my synth studio is working and that the stream audio was good. Before they said this year, I was going to say these guys, but whatever. Proud of that too, though. But that's like a couple years now, so old news. Gabby, Don, you proud of anything in the last year? Yeah. Don just shook his head.
Hey, we had the arcade travelogue.
He did that arcade travelogue, yeah. Well, yeah. Did I edit that or did you edit that? Oh, I edited that.
He was proud of
We both shot it, though. He was proud of being there. He booked the location.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you every day, Don.
Same, Don.
We're all proud of you, Don.
Keep it up, Don.
Love you, Don.
Gabby, can you make sure that you're entirely off camera, please?
I've wanted a job like this at a company like this since I was 18, and I've wanted to work.
So it's like 2 years.
Yeah, so a couple years. And I've wanted like this particular job at this particular company since I was 21, and I turned 30.
So like 2 years.
So like a couple years. And I turned 30 in 2 weeks.
Ooh.
So I achieved it. You achieved it.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. Sick.
Love that, Gabby.
Our next question comes from Joey Din. In your opinion, did Joel do the right thing at the end of The Last of Us? What would you have done? Real quick, just finished episode 1 of the show.
Nice.
And I'm like hooked, dude.
Hell
Just
yeah.
wanted to
Because
give
you've
it
never played
Well, I
number
did play
2,
the,
but you played
I
number
played,
1.
never played part 2, played
Got
1.
it.
Just want to give it a shout out how
Hell
well it was
yeah.
done. Okay, sorry. Without getting too spoilerly, can you try and...
can't.
No. What?
All right.
You can't.
He didn't.
That's a spoiler
All right,
question.
so-
He didn't do the right thing,
Walk
but
away,
I
chat.
respect it.
He absolutely did the right thing. The
I would
way
do
that
it.
they were going about that is insane.
True.
A bunch of doctors and stuff have weighed in about it. Like the medical science of the way they were trying to do it is specious at best. Like you could make cultures from samples. You could make cultures from samples before taking that extreme of a drastic, I'm trying to without spoiling anything really, but like he did the right thing. They were wrong, medically wrong.
I mean,
Wait,
everyone
what?
did something
Hang
wrong.
on, hold on, pause.
Joel-
Forever Ender just gifted 50 subs.
Holy
Yes.
shit.
Hell yeah, Forever Ender.
5-0.
Holy
Wow.
moly.
Thank you. Yeah, 50 subs.
Damn,
Forever
thank
Ender
you.
Heavens. Thank you. That's yeah, wow.
We also got $25 from You Know Me.
You think you know me.
Thank you.
Remember me?
Remember me. Coco's the goat.
Sorry, yeah.
Coco is the
I
absolute goat.
Hey, it is. It was sad, but also, touching as well.
Oh, yeah.
Heartwarming. At
That's
the
a
end.
Pixar movie.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what they
I
do
mean,
in
that's
every
Pixar
movie.
That's the
good.
Wizard
I've
of
been,
Oz.
I've been afraid to watch that one.
The bottom line is they should have let Ellie choose, period, end of story.
Yeah, they
end
should
of
have
discussion,
they should have
period.
talked
The
to
discussion
Ellie.
is over.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
I think so. Yeah.
Everybody was
Yeah.
wrong for
Yes.
not talking to Ellie first
Exactly.
and
The
disrespecting
sequence
the
where he's
sanctity of her
running,
own body.
carrying
Like-
the game, right?
I was cheering for Joel in my playthrough.
It's at
Yeah.
the hospital, right? or
No
something like that?
hesitation.
Okay, I remember now. Yeah,
Boom.
cool.
Yeah. I don't know if there's another way to go about it, but maybe you could do it with less rampage of some kind.
Less.
No. No. Justified.
It's post-apocalyptic, not
They wouldn't let
the
him.
real world.
But it's
Murder,
also
murder
like-
is a currency
Yeah,
in The
ma-
Last of Us.
Yeah. it
Hell
is.
yeah. But also, like, it's a certainty versus an uncertainty. Taking the certainty is logically more valid, I think.
I completely forget the opening in the game. The opening in the show. That's not in the game, right?
Yes, it is.
Shit, I need to replay the game.
like my favorite part
I
of the
remember the
main
end of the
game.
game. I don't remember
Legendary.
the beginning.
One of the best
the
intros
game.
ever.
God damn. Like with all the
Yep.
planes and
Stop.
everything, too?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot all of that.
I guess she would have needed a medical proxy, but she should have been part of the discussion either way.
Hey, first episode. Woo. Last of Us, catch up on it.
Do it.
All right, next question's from Level Capybara. Hey, hi allies. Imagine that you could only spend the rest of your time with games doing one of the following, but that you were given all the time and resources you need to get it done. Would you rather, 1, replay every game you've ever loved, or 2, play every game you missed out on that ever excited you?
Number
I would go with the missed out.
That's so funny. I'd go with replay.
go with
So
replay.
many that I've missed out. Oh heck yeah.
I feel as though that I missed out on them because they probably weren't worth playing, so...
Not even close. Not even close.
Yeah, I've
There's
missed
like
out on so
A
many games.
million games that I've missed out on so far.
Can't play
Like
them all.
I still think of
No.
like I think there's been like 4 years that, that I'm like, oh, sometime I should check out Baldur's Gate 2 because Baldur's Gate 3 is coming.
Good ass game. Played it when
Yeah.
I was way too young.
Yeah, I still have the memories, of those old games I played at least. I have that attachment to it at least.
this is really hard if I have to factor in 14. I would never be able to play 14 because of like community and people I play with on there. Like that, I'd have to give that up too, which is like I would not want to. So if you remove 14 from the equation, I would probably go with like every game I ever missed plus new games. But like
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah,
Tears of the
I know
Tears of
that's
the
one
Kingdom.
I haven't
Oh,
played yet.
shit.
Yeah, I missed out on it because
Well, and that's true
My-
too because time keeps moving forward. So every game we want to play is every game that has not yet come out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My-
So I
my-
guess you
They'll
have
just
to pick
remake
two.
dude.
The games you love.
You gotta pick two.
Yeah, my casual ass is
True.
stuck in the
That's
past.
so
Yeah,
true.
I'm stuck in the past here. I can't just go forward and play this shit. Just a casual.
They're gonna remake Resident Evil 1
Yeah,
again, dude.
all of it, all
30th
of it.
anniversary.
Yeah.
Casual fourth
I switched mine to
dimensional
2. We had some donations if you want.
Yeah, I missed before. They had a question on Me. Quick cue. There was a hole here. It's gone now. What game?
Silent Hill 2.
Nice.
I used-
Maestro.
15 donated $15.
Nice.
Would you let Christopher Judge ask a question? A 5-minute question.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
And we love you,
Oh, yeah.
Gabby.
an hour.
Absolutely.
I'll sit there
they
as
said
long.
that they love you, Gabby. 15.
I'd give him 45 minutes. And past that,
And then
I'd be
we
like,
cut
"All
him
right,
off.
Chris."
And Max versus the Games donated $20.
Thanks.
Keep the hype going strong for another 7 years.
Thank you,
Nice.
guys.
Thank you
you.
so much.
Let's do
Thank
a
you,
goals
everybody.
update, BT Dubs.
Thank you, everybody, so
Oh, this
much.
graphic is out of date. But let me see if I can update.
What's the next goal, Lala? That
Well,
It's
Oh.
the watch party.
watch.
good God. Where I know it's wrong. I'm trying to update it. Where are they on this machine?
$12,000 is a watch party.
No, whatever.
$14,000 is Fiasco Knots. $16,000 is that Mario movie meetup.
Yeah.
$18,000 is Family Feud versus the patrons over Discord. Dude. $20,000 is the full playthrough that chat picks from a list that we provide. $22,000 is a D&D one shot, and $25,000 is a Super Nintendo World meetup and travelogue.
That's the only way I'll ever be able to go. Let's go.
Currently at $11,291.
We're
Thank you,
almost
everybody.
at 12. I wrote and probably misspelled achieved. Because I don't know how to make a line. Leave me alone. All right. Anyway, back on target.
All right. Next question comes from Alexander Ziranov. Hello, allies. Can we get an update on frame trap demons?
I sent them back to hell. They're not around anymore.
I love that answer.
As soon as I came in as host, I cleaned that place up. They could come out though again. I'll have to get the Doomslayer on it.
Good stuff. There you go.
The power of Christ compels
That's
you.
right.
Brad.
Threw some holy water on him,
Definitive
dude.
answer. Eric Jackson asks, what's a game you'd love to play in VR that isn't a VR game?
Oh.
Spencer Mansion.
People have been bringing
Resident
up
Evil.
Pacific Drive.
And that.
That could be good.
That would be perfect, Bloodworth. Yes.
Yep.
Resident Evil or Pacific Drive for sure. Like, I just want to go through the Spencer Mansion.
Yeah.
Or just even like a little VR pack of like, tour through Raccoon City, and it's like you go to
Yeah.
the Spencer Mansion and RPD, and like
I mean, RE is one thing, but Hubert, I would love to see something a little bit more like Screw With Your Head, Evil Within,
oh
Yeah.
yeah, because they did first person on 2. They added so
Yeah,
you
that's
could
true.
Just take it to one step further, make it VR.
That's
even,
true.
Even though I can't really play VR, I'd love to see Zelda game like the dungeon.
Oh my
puzzles in
God,
VR.
yeah, dude.
Like trying to solve those dungeons in VR.
Yeah, I'm curious if they could. How are you with like something like Astrobot? Like that's not like first person.
I didn't try Astrobot.
Okay. You should.
No,
But I would be actually curious for a Zelda game that was like that. That's like not trying to be
Oh, yeah.
fully like in Link's body or something, but your head is locked sort of in place. You're not moving around. You're just moving Link.
Oh, I'm talking
Yeah.
about like in like Ocarina of Time, like you're in first person going around pushing all those blocks and stuff.
You
and,
would throw up, though.
That'd feel weird.
Yeah, I
Pushing
think that would be a
blocks.
little
Okay,
weird,
so it's
but
more
maybe
like
they
you're
could
like,
make a different
so you're
game.
more like
but yeah.
the observer type,
Yeah.
looking at the whole
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
you could
Moss.
see Link.
Actually,
and-
Moss is very
Gotcha.
much like
Yeah, I was
Zelda,
thinking
so
of
yeah.
that too. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I would love it if Resident Evil 1 were like that. Yeah, like where you are the fixed cameras.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Portal would definitely make you sick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be so great. You are the fixed camera.
Yo,
Love it.
Javara, $50. Thank you so much.
Heck yeah.
Just said question mark.
Real quick, Eric Jackson did have a little bit more. God Sims, like black and white, would be their first pick.
Oh yeah.
That would work.
Goshen is giant. Yeah.
That'd be
That would work
sick.
a lot. StarCraft, dude.
Damiani, is there a game before Zelda where you push blocks to solve a puzzle?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What is
Lolo
it?
games?
Yeah.
Yeah, Adventures of Lolo.
Adventures of Lolo.
One and
Is
two?
it 80s?
Huh?
80s?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I don't know if you.
Is that the
call them
earliest you can
push
think of?
them, like,
That's the earliest it's in my head at the moment. I don't
Nice.
think it's the first by any means.
Sentinel Beach, $50. Thank you for being one
Thank
of my
you.
cornerstones online. Thank you so much, Sentinel
welcome.
Beach.
Oh shit.
Cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast.
Armored Core, dude. Make it happen from software. Let me do VR in that. My
Only
mech.
if it comes with a Steel Battalion type
Spectron
apparatus.
says
That'd be cool.
Zelda didn't do pushing blocks until A Link to the Past. Anyways.
Whoa, Cito.
That's not
Wait,
true.
that's not true.
That's
You
not
pushed them in the
true.
first
Yeah, you
game.
pushed them in
Well,
the very first game,
pushing
yes.
blocks to more than one space into a certain spot is that is true. But pushing a block to
You would push one block out of the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
you push a
open
block.
open a door or
Yep,
something,
that
and then play
counts.
the da-na-na-na-na-na was Zelda 1. Yeah.
Counts.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Cito, $100. Thank you so
Cito.
much.
Yay.
Thank
They're
you.
donating faster than I
Everybody.
can update.
We're donating faster
That's
than Blood can
good.
update. Keep it
Nice.
going.
New game.
Keep it
blood
going.
on his- like trying
Yeah.
to outpace blood. Make blood sweat.
If Blood has time to answer questions, he's not updating fast enough.
That's right. Make him stop.
Chat, you better start looking at what the longest possible movie is for the watch party.
Oh,
Longest possible.
Solo.
Why?
Lawrence of
The
Arabia.
Way of Water.
No,
Settle
Lawrence of
in.
Arabia is sick. I love that.
Dude, if
movie.
way
I was.
Water.
Here's the thing.
Babylon would be hilarious.
I was involved in like shooting a mockumentary, and I like
He's talking, chat. Go, donate, donate.
years back, and I was actually wondering like, did they ever put that on Amazon? Like, could we watch party that thing that I haven't seen for like 14 years?
Wait, which one? Which one?
It was a documentary I helped make that was like about like this guy in his 40s that like decided to get back into competitive skating.
Dude,
Who are you?
Bloodworth.
It was hilarious, but it was craziness because
Ooh,
they were
Stalker would
they
be
were just improving the whole thing, and so like my job as a script supervisor was basically just writing down what people said because it's the only way we would know.
$100 train. Jabba-wabs. $100. $100 train time? Come on.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Also in the valley in
Thank you,
crazy
everyone.
heat.
If we,
Respect.
back in the
Blades
day,
of Glory? Is that? Oh, no. That's
Oh, I know
a
what Blades of
different
Glory
thing.
is.
Yeah,
but
that's that other
back in the
movie.
day, and if we could do Hulu watch parties,
Mm.
freaking, some of
Oh.
our game trailer stuff was on Hulu. Could have watched the Kingdom Hearts timeline together.
Wow.
We could just do that right now.
Yeah, we technically can. That's not as
We
fun.
could just show that on YouTube and stream it to
That's
everyone.
true.
BB
But it would've been
Boy
more
20,
cool to do it on Hulu.
$7.77. Thank you.
Paths of Glory, that's Kubrick's like one of his shortest movies.
That timeline video is too outdated now.
That's true.
True.
There's been a lot of stuff since then. Next question comes from Ruskles06. We know you're all excited for the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Mhm.
Are we? I don't think we are. But what
am.
about
Whoa.
come on. But what about the Borderlands movie? There you go.
Oh dang.
What would they need to do what would they need to do or announce to have you in the cinema day one for a Borderlands movie?
Just invite us to the premiere. I would go.
Respect.
Pay me. Pay me to go.
Whoa.
That's about it.
Matt Preston says, choo choo, $100.
Thank
Hesper's
you.
$50. Really
Thank
appreciate the
you.
Huber and Gabby streams. I miss them as soon as the stream ends.
We got $5 pledged by
Thanks,
John on
Hesperus.
Patreon, by the way.
Oh, heck yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Also, $5 pledged by John Michael, and $5 raised from MXA Go.
Is
Michael.
it Game Trailers John Michaels?
John Michael.
The double tap?
John
origin?
Michael.
Double
I
tap.
don't think so.
Is that you, John Michael? Whoever they're
don't
talking
think
about?
Double
Let
tap?
us know.
The
Let us know.
double tap.
Yeah, the double tap.
It's legendary. It's very easy to convince me to see any video game adaptation
Yeah.
because I love movies and games more than anything in this world. So
Not much.
it's a little tougher because it's Borderlands. I would need Eurogamer to recommend it.
Eurogamer? Yeah. All right.
If Eurogamer's like, yo,
Wait, Kate Blanchett and
should
Jamie
see
Lee
it.
Curtis are in it?
Supposedly,
Oh.
I
I
think,
will.
yeah.
I mean, the funniest thing is like I'm probably the biggest Borderlands fan left on staff, and
Only.
I don't know that I would. You're talking about day one in the theater, like not likely.
not likely.
I would check that out maybe at some point
Not
while I'm
bloody
eating dinner at
likely.
home.
It seems ready to be streamed. This movie. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Borderlands.
Stream energy.
Yeah.
But we also haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I would go see
I'm
it
fine with
if
that.
Rainy Pitchford's a character gets blown up.
Over under 7 quips in the trailer.
I have no idea. Probably not.
I looked and I didn't see, but whatever.
Over under 7 quips in the trailer. Damiani.
Oh, over. They'll do this like the style of
But
like
wait.
their like bigger, badder, like more bullets, more whatever. Like and everything will be like a joke line. Yeah,
Every line.
But if the qualifier of a quip is that it has to be funny, then there will be 0.
that's right. Okay, how many
Attempts
attempted
at
quips?
quips.
Yeah.
Attempted quips.
Yeah.
We'll
Probably
see.
8.
Probably 8.
I'm gonna say
Probably
8.
8.
At least 8. Killer Squid Hugs ask, "What's your go-to snack while gaming or while in between gaming sessions?"
Okay, in between.
Blue Diamond Almonds.
That's a great. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Keep your hands dry.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Carrot sticks.
Yeah, carrots and hummus and water.
Water.
I get these pretzel things from Trader Joe's that have peanut butter in them.
Damn.
Super good.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll get the flat
roommate gets
pre-
those
the
too.
pretzel crisps, the chip blank
So
ones.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Squid Kid say in chat. I do like cashews or
Yeah.
like
Yeah, yeah.
nut combinations, as well as sometimes blue diamonds, but they're a little pricey sometimes.
The nut thin crackers.
Oh,
Yeah, those are
I need to have like a napkin or something because they do have like little
Yeah.
cheese, on them. But
when it's a big gaming session, like when we did RE4, beef jerky, those
Those
links,
were
the links,
so
what is
good.
it, like cattleman's cut?
Those
or
were
whatever it was?
so
I don't know
good.
what it's called. It looks authentic. It's got like
Yeah.
a cowboy or something on it. It's like okay, whatever. It's just like probably just marketing, but it looks better than like Jack Links or something.
Yeah, dude, those were dank, Damiani.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Any more
snacks.
snacks? Yeah.
I like flavorless crackers, like the water crackers.
Oh,
But no, yeah, water. We have 4 questions left in the Q&A. So if you want to do the call-in show, $10 patrons and up, hop into our Discord. We have we have a text channel that's like the waiting room. And then Gabby has a waiting room, which is a stage that she'll talk to you and vet you. This will not work. We don't know what the hell we're doing.
Flying by the seat of our pants, as Isla likes to say.
Hesperus just came up with a good name for the call-in show. What is it? Ooh, hot mics.
nice.
And then we can make like little shirtless cartoon Huber and Dummy.
I don't even know if it needs to be. Well,
We got 2 hot
well I guess
mics
we'll
right
find
here.
out. But I don't know if it needs to be a separate show or if it's
No,
just part of the
it's
Q&A.
just part
yeah.
of the Q&A. Probably it's a segment. Welcome to Hot Mic. Anyway, so
Yeah.
text channel if you want to be considered to get in. Gabby will let you into the stage waiting room and start vetting you. Then she'll puke you on over to me and you'll be on the air. You can talk for a second, then I'm gonna boot you, toot you and boot you.
Thank you for beta testing for us.
Yeah, we also have no idea if this will work, and we have 4 more questions to go. So we're just getting prepped here.
This is our first early, like Easy Allies early access thing, right?
Yeah, this is in
The
beta.
show's in early
Oh,
access.
and beta. Yeah.
Well, but they're paying for it.
But
so.
we've also.
Early access.
No
I mean, they
refunds.
paid for multiverses, and that's going away. So
You can still play offline though,
right.
That's right.
so it's really not fully going away. It's
Um,
half going
They
away.
can't. There's like, there's an enormous mountain of stuff that had to happen for PT to actually go away.
For sure.
If you bought a thing, you can download it. That's just kind of the way it works. The only ones that it doesn't really apply to is stuff like we're complaining about with Redfall, where
Yeah.
like a single player,
Tell that to the Wii U.
yeah.
Aw.
You can download all that stuff. If you bought it, you can download it.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a well, there's
I
a
can
way.
still download-
I stand corrected.
Yeah, still am able to download Wii stuff. I don't know when they're gonna shut that kind of thing off.
I already downloaded. Isla, could you drag out the B column a little bit so I could see the full name for this next submission?
Blood,
Oh,
would you
Sentinel
ever,
Beach. Yeah.
Blood, would you ever, for Halloween, dress as Danzo
Donzo?
from Naruto?
I don't remember
Okay.
who that is.
He wears bandages, blood.
Okay.
One eye covered. Don't worry about it.
I don't have a
Blood.
picture in my head.
Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry
Here's
about it.
Gray Fox.
Don't worry about it. I'm off
donated-
topic,
gifted
Blood.
5 subs.
Gray
so-
Fox.
Damian, get us out of here. Go.
All right, from BA Toronto, our Sentinel Beach. Hi, y'all. Cool to be on the Q&A level suddenly. Thank you for the changes. Speaking of which, we just did our Patreon tier changes.
Yes.
Overhauled that. What was it, from 1 billion to how many we have now?
8.
There you go.
We had roughly 1 billion before.
roughly, yeah, give or take a few million. How do you like sauna?
Sauna.
Like a sauna. Oh, okay.
Like a sauna.
How do you
I've
like
never
a
been
sauna?
privileged enough to have.
I've
never
only
had
been
the
in a
privilege
couple
either.
times. They're fine for a little bit.
Wait,
I
what
don't-
the hell?
A couple times. I love saunas.
We used to do saunas all. I mean, I guess I'm privileged. We used to do saunas all the time.
That's definitely a northern thing.
Yeah. What we would do is do a sauna or a hot tub during the winter when it's icy, when the lake is melted or you cut a hole in the ice, and then you jump in the water, or
Exactly.
like frozen water.
See what I mean? Like we would never do that.
Yeah, that's what we would do.
If there's ice, the clothes are on.
No, we would be. Actually, several times I've been naked in the snow. Yeah.
Yeah, saunas are expensive. I went to when I was on my vacation earlier this year. There was like you could get like a complimentary massage, and then they try to sell you the like, if you want access to the sauna and the spa, that's gonna be
Microtransaction.
Yeah, it
there.
was. I was like, I'm good on that.
DRD donated $75.
Yo.
Been an excellently zoetic xylophone of a week, allies. Yeah, real smooth. Here's to the next 7 years and enjoy the rest of EZX.
Thank you.
Question.
What a donation. Thank you. What?
Doesn't the gym usually have a sauna? Or
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Should hit that up.
Speaking of
Sauna
gyms, what was I
access.
saw some headline about some like super exclusive gyms where it's like a job application to get in or something.
There's probably something like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
You know
they've
what?
started popping up in LA in the last like 2 years or something. It's like
Whoa.
they're super exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone just said it's
People
like
wanna
just for
feel
rich, nice-looking people
That's
to
what I'm saying.
like
For
hook
the
up.
celebs.
People want to feel or exclusive and stuff. They
It's
want
funny. It's funny because like it's definitely one of those things that I have probably had access to at some point. Because like when we travel and
Yeah.
they put us up in hotels, and like anytime you check in, they like tell you like 100 different things that you can do, and I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm just gonna go crash on the bed right now.
Same. Do you guys have like a couple TV channels? I'm good.
I remember when we finally got to Germany, for Gamescom that one year, and I hadn't
Oh,
slept
the
on
hotel
plane.
in Japan must have had a sauna.
Well,
That
no,
place
but when
was
we got to
crazy.
Germany, we'd been awake for 37 hours, and I went and got a massage. But then you got mad at me because I wasn't available to go and do a shoot immediately. And I was like, I've been awake for 70 hours, blood.
I don't even know.
It's real Donzo energy.
It's a hell of a
right?
time.
Yeah, very Donzo right
Yeah.
there. Obviously Donzo.
They did book us like right on the backs of when those like EA press
Oh,
conferences
yeah,
and
for
stuff
sure.
would start. Yeah. $10 from CDJ Gamer. Can we ever get a top 10 Bowser fights? Seems about time to do it.
That's awesome.
That fucking rules. I always think of obviously Super Mario
Maybe
Brothers
if you get that
3D.
Jenga block.
I
We're
know what
saving
it is.
this.
I know
Dude,
it.
3D land. 3D land, not world. When you're like running through the course and he keeps like bouncing back and shooting fire at you, dude.
If you want to suggest this for the next tier maker,
That's all
those
you
are
get
fun.
for now. That's all you get for now.
Yeah, that's a preview right there.
Yeah.
Um,
3D land, dude.
let's see. All updated. Next question from Joe.
Is
Oh,
3D
sorry, sorry.
land still only available on
Yes.
3DS?
Yes, yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Got it.
The 3D land. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wish I need that one ported.
It's
yeah.
so good. It's so good.
It
Well,
does.
especially now that you can only buy a physical copy.
Yeah. I got a physical copy. I'm good
Oh, good.
for now. From Joe Caruso, I'm a groomsman for my friend's Mass Effect themed wedding at the end of
Whoa.
April. That's sick.
Hell yeah.
That's hardcore.
The invitations had Shepard on them. Our tuxes are red and black. You get the idea.
Dude.
However, it's been a hot minute since I played any Mass Effect game.
Right?
It feels like, yeah, you got to play that before you go, for sure. You got to brush up on that.
There's some remakes I didn't play.
Yeah.
Classic meme is They've already got it.
Well, let him finish
Can you
the question.
please give me some more esoteric Mass Effect moments or memes so I can impress the bride and groom? Thanks for
Oh.
bringing back Q&As. It's my favorite Easy Ally segment on The Citadel.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Just wander around the wedding saying, "This is my favorite blank on the Citadel."
Yeah. Honestly, everyone's gonna be.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they won't get tired of hearing that.
I just played through all 3 of these like a little over a year ago.
Garrus doing calibrations or something, right?
Garrus doing calibrations. Yes. Have you seen any Garrus cosplayers? Be like, how's the calibration going, Garrus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something with the Shadow Broker. There's got to be something there.
Oh yeah. Get a
Yeah.
bunch
Don't
of like.
spoil the Shadow Broker though.
Yeah, don't. Just memorize a bunch of like Joker lines or like that girl the reporter girl who was played by what's her face.
Oh, by Jessica?
Yeah. Just memorize everything they say and then say that.
Yeah, what
And Rex.
What is Seth Green up to lately?
Oh, I don't
I don't
know.
know.
That
Didn't
Joker
he
has
lose
a
an
good line, too.
NFT? His like NFT got stolen. That was the last thing.
Oh,
I swear to God.
the laughing ape dumb stuff.
I'm not even kidding.
All right, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
We got a $5 pledge from Jared and $10 pledge from Ricky Maru. Thank you.
Ricky Maru.
Oh, and
shit.
$73.99 from Splontot.
Yo, thank you.
I can't do too much this EZX. That's $73.99. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Due to other situations in life, but you deserve as much as I can spare. Thank you, Splontot.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's a Tenchu remake.
Never.
Let's go. Hey, at least we got Sekiro.
Yeah.
Tenchu adjacent.
Sekiro or Tenchu died so Sekiro could live.
Yeah, I feel like that's it. Yeah, that's so sick to go to a themed wedding like that.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
really
I wouldn't
cool.
know what to do. I'd just be going sharper the whole time. Like I don't know. can't remember a lot from Mass Effect
that was
games.
100
Just played them
Canadian
all. There's
dollars.
just so much. It's
Yeah.
like hard to.
Yeah, I would probably go deep. I would probably go with like one of the new characters. See, I don't even remember his name. It's been so long.
Some Andromeda character.
One of the Andromeda guys. I really liked his storyline and everything
Sick.
going on with him, but I don't remember his name at all right
Dope.
now.
Ooh, Femship and Garrus dance the tango. That's pretty
That'd be
sick.
sick.
I had a
Ryder, is that who you're talking
I
about?
had a Mass Effect tweet
That's
that
the-
I was
who you
prepping
are.
on this drive up. I was
I'll
thinking
look it
about
up.
Mass Effect.
Dude, you're
Ryder-
Swear to God.
sensing it.
Writers
was-
Prepping tweets, dude?
Yeah. It was, what if I told you I don't romance anyone in Mass Effect?
Oh my god.
All business.
Yeah, you don't really do that with anyone.
That's
That was like
the-
you in The Witcher too.
That's the
wasn't it?
Paragon route.
Yeah, you don't.
What
you're-
other game did you do?
You're pretty
A lot
ace when
of
it comes to games, huh?
Yeah, a lot of games I'm just like, yo, I'm all business. I ain't got time for this shit.
How's
yeah,
the only time?
Oh,
Jaw.
dude, right now, Hubert, look at the number. 8s and 8s.
Too small pair.
Too
Isla.
small pair. 8s and 8s.
Yo,
Jal is the guy's name.
Nice.
Jal Amadarov.
Hell yeah.
you get a Maverick themed wedding on a steamboat with like
Dude!
a poker tournament going on.
That'd be kind of sick.
I have always wanted to play poker on a riverboat.
Dude,
The
Huber,
Top like 5 games
Huber.
ever.
Guess what?
Yo.
Guess what my hometown has? Fucking riverboats, dude. Steam river. Well, they're not steam anymore, but they have the paddle. Like they're riverboats, dude.
Can we play a poker game on those
Yeah.
riverboats?
We can rent the fucking riverboat and do whatever we want on it.
Oh my god.
Whatever we want.
Damn.
My first job was spraying liquid smoke on ribs for those riverboats. Actually, a different riverboat company down the river, but yeah.
It's a great
I had a
job.
weird life.
It's awesome. We're gonna rent a riverboat and Damiani's gonna rent a pirate ship.
Dude, we're gonna have a boarding party.
Yeah, we have to bring Don with us.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Hubert, straight up, I will go to my hometown with you, and
I'm
we
one
will do a travel log. We'll
for
show
sure.
the park. We'll look at the trees, dude. We'll
So
we'll
down.
rent a riverboat.
So
Hell
down.
yeah,
Climbing trees with no shoes on.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Painting a fence.
I'm sure we can find a fence
Painting
to
a
paint.
Fucking
I'm in
vibes.
Delaware. Sorry if anyone lives in Delaware. Our next question comes from Anthony Galvin. Hello, allies. In honor of Tears of the Kingdom almost being released, here is a Zelda-related question. What is your favorite and least favorite dungeon in the series? No counting the Divine Beast as dungeons. I'm good with that.
Gotta say my least favorite's the Water Temple Ocarina of Time. I'm sorry. Gotta
Least
do it.
favorite, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Freaks me out, bud. Had to have Brad
about-
come over when I was like 12 years old to help me do it.
It's just annoying sorting the boots.
I'm
and
sure
stuff.
I've never really attempted it as an adult. So I wonder if I
Oh,
went
maybe.
back now.
Maybe.
Didn't you play the 3D
Huber,
version?
what about Majora's
I never
Mask
got
is
that
I
Great
do want to
Bay?
say there is like a water temple or whatever in
The
like.
original, dude.
Wait,
All the way-
Huber, wait. Look
on
at this
Switch.
comment.
Oh, it is.
This
yeah,
comment from Michael R. O'Leary, can't spell Huckleberry without Huber, which is true.
Awesome.
It's in
Interesting.
there, even in order.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah, I love that.
That's sick.
Yeah, like I can't remember all of them, but I remember having a hard time in like a water temple or something along those lines in like Oracle of Ages. Like there is some like pain in the mud dungeon in there for sure.
It was the one with the rotating things, the turnstile
It's been
things.
so I mean it's been like 21 years.
There's
22 years.
one in Oracle of Ages that the entrance is like a water thing through a waterfall. The Zora one that was kind of annoying, but as Sarah Knight pointed out, Great Bay Temple. Huber, you played that when you played Majora's Mask. That water temple in Majora's Mask, flipping this like that one's way more tedious than Ocarina of Times, man.
But
Yeah.
I had you.
Yeah,
on my
you had
shoulder.
me telling you.
I had you on my shoulder.
I was like, okay, let me say, like, this is bad. This temple is not fun. Like the 3DS version had to like really put like, I mean, they put stuff in the Ocarina of Time Water
Yeah,
Temple,
yeah.
but the Majora's Mask one, they like light up shit like easily so you can tell where
Yeah,
to go. Because it's like, oh man, please don't like get angry at this temple.
Favorite's hard. I don't know.
I have
like
3 favorites, and they're all from Twilight Princess.
Here we go.
I do have a few favorite,
All
like
of
they,
them.
they just come to mind easily, because like Arbiter's Grounds and Snow Peak Mansion or whatever it's called.
Snow Peak
Ruins. It is Snow Peak Ruins.
Yes.
I knew that, and then I was like, that doesn't sound right. I don't know why.
That's right.
And then the Temple of Time that's
Yep,
in
that's in my
Twilight
top 3.
Princess.
Yep.
Get in that Discord for the voice channel.
But then
by
also
way,
the
everybody.
Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time.
That's my number one.
Heck yeah.
That's my number one.
Classic. Good vibes.
I just like how much variety there is in that dungeon.
Dude.
Like collecting the 3 ghosts and the hallway that turns and
The
all that
turning
stuff.
hallway,
the master
twisted
hand
hallway.
parts.
Yeah. There's
The
so many cool
Stalfos
things
part.
going on.
The gold standard.
It's my
Dude,
favorite.
The Phantom Ganon fight with the
Yeah, the Phantom Ganon
paintings.
is sick.
That's all in the Forest Temple?
Yeah,
That's
all in the
insane, dude.
Forest Temple.
Yes.
Forest Temple
And
is
then
so
like the
good.
giant room you have to push to rotate it at the end. Like
God.
one last puzzle, like big puzzle before you can proceed.
Snow Peak
boss?
Ruins is super good.
Yeah.
I like the one in Skyward Sword. It's like the Buddhist themed one where it's the water and the
Oh, with
underworld. but-
Kaloctos is the
Yeah,
the
I like that one.
cistern, ancient cistern.
Oh, dude, it's
Yeah.
the boat with like the time stones in
Yeah,
Skyward
that's out
Sword
in
is
the
so
desert or whatever.
sick.
Oh, yeah.
So good. Yeah.
That one is sick.
Shout out to the Fire Temple also in Twilight Princess. With
Yeah.
with
Oh, the Goron
Goron
Mines. The
Mines,
Goron
yeah.
Mines.
Oh.
So good.
I
Yeah,
was
it's
in
cool.
that Fire Temple in
Magnetic
Ocarina, but yeah.
The
Yeah.
boots in the. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We got $50 from D. Martinek. Thanks for all your great content the last 7 years. Here's for at least 77 more.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
They're
77.
recruiting
Thank
our
you.
kids
We'd
now.
be like 100 plus.
Dude, like the end of the
It's a family business now.
Yeah, generational. Here we go. Yeah, that same time stone dungeon, the desert pirate one, like the final boss fight with the captain dude on like it's like
No, the boss is like the
or-
tentacle Muppet
sorry, the
thing.
mini boss or whatever thing.
Oh,
They
yeah,
get in
yeah,
there.
where you
like
push
on the
them off the
plank
edge.
where you put like
Yeah.
that thing is
That's cool.
fun. Yeah, the whatever the squid thing was, I didn't like that one. That boss fight was.
Yeah.
All tens.
I don't
Okay,
like
all
the.
tens.
All the Zelda games are tens.
I don't really like the swamp dungeon in Majora's Mask. I think it's pretty weak, dude.
Mm.
Yeah, Woodfall Temple is pretty weak. I don't like that one. Not very good.
Yo, which
But,
temple
uh,
had that sick bull boss in
that-
Majora's?
that-
That's
the
the
water
second
one?
one.
That's Snowfall.
No, yeah, it's
Okay.
the snow
Yeah,
one.
you have
The
Snow
Goron
Peak
one.
and Twilight
Goat.
Snowfall. Yeah.
That's the guy. Go.
Yeah, Goat. When you got to rev up like best Sonic the Hedgehog boss fight. Best 3D Sonic the Hedgehog boss fight is in Majora's Mask. Yes, literally is.
It's awesome.
Dragon Roost was like
I
nice,
think I
but
like Dragon Roost as an intro dungeon.
Yeah.
It's not like amazing, but I like it.
I don't know how much I really like the Wind Waker's dungeons though.
I
They were
don't
just,
like
okay to
the
me.
last two that much.
The crypt
Earth
one was
and
pretty
Wind,
cool,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
The Earth Temple.
Earth
they're
Temple,
okay. I don't
the
like.
Redeads.
I don't like controlling the other characters with you in them. I think it's kind of annoying.
So I wish it was easier to like switch between them.
Yeah,
that was the
it's
annoying thing.
not.
But like I wish they'd bring that back. That concept.
If you could do it instantaneously,
Yeah,
it'd be
like-
fine.
Chia.
that one.
Chia.
That one would have been so cool. But also, like, we haven't we talked about all the 3D dungeons, but I mean,
2D aren't as memorable to me in a lot of ways, but I do like some of the 2D ones.
Yeah.
The one it's in Link's Awakening, right, where you like basically compress the tower. Like there's multiple floors, and you
Eagles
destroy the
Tower,
tower.
where you throw the boulder.
Yeah.
That one's crazy.
Yeah, so good. I like A Link to the Past, Misery Mire, Swamp Palace. It's like 3 different names.
That is because there's multiple like parts.
Yeah.
Yeah. That part's
I
cool.
really like that.
I like the fourth one, like the thieves hideout or whatever.
Yeah, Thieves Hideout.
yeah.
With the boss dude like
with
goes
blind.
in the light.
Yeah, blind.
It was very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully next year
Thieves
we can
Town.
talk about the Tears of the Kingdom dungeons.
I
What do you mean
hope.
next year? It's this year,
No, I mean for EZX this time next year
Oh,
when we get a ask a question or
dude.
something.
If there's dungeons in it, me and Dominic will not shut up about
Oh,
it.
yeah, that's right. The Eagles Tower has Kirby enemies in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, Link's Awakening has a bunch of Nintendo enemies in there. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it does. Goombas.
All right, our last writing.
you-
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Would you count a Divine Beast as a dungeon? No.
I mean, it's a dungeon.
It's a dungeon in
It's
that
a dungeon.
in
Just-
that Zelda. It's
It's
a
a
dungeon.
little bit smaller. for a
Essentially,
dungeon,
it's
but
it's basically feels like a Zelda
Put an
1, Zelda
asterisk
2
there.
style dungeon where it like has a color palette and everything's pretty much like between them. There's not much visual difference. The exterior is the big visual difference. They have like a core hook, like
Yeah.
a gameplay mechanic to them, like raising and lowering the trunk for the elephant one, or
That's the
Bird,
worst
right?
one.
Like flipping it.
Yeah, the
It's
bird
stuff like
like
that.
turning it.
yeah, that was cool.
I think
The bird one was cool.
the elephant's the worst one.
Yeah, I wish the bird one actually flipped completely upside down. That would have been
Yeah.
like to actually
Yeah, that'd be
move
cool.
things up and down because that was Stone Tower in Majora's Mask. When you flip it, like
Yeah.
sometimes the blocks go up and down. Yeah.
got $50 from Gear Shock. Thank
Nice.
you.
We are dollars away from our 12,000.
Dollars.
Dollars away.
11,983 currently.
Yeah, dollars away. Last writing questions from Detenshi. Happy 7 years, allies. Here's the many more. Who is able to drive a manual, and would those who don't know how to want to learn from those who do?
I can teach any of you how to drive manual
Nice.
in a day.
Initial
tops, easily.
I knew how to drive a manual. I never had a car that was manual though, but like
Yeah.
I could do it. But
I
I,
like-
only did it a couple times because I just didn't have a car for it.
I know the theory of doing it, but I've never actually done it.
Right.
Yeah,
very
I
like you
practiced-
had a manual.
Yeah, that was the thing with me when I was like learning to drive. My mom had a manual, but it was like really finicky to where like even she would like kill it at stop signs and stuff a lot. And so it was just like after trying to teach me for a while, she just kind of gave up. It's like, yeah, this isn't gonna work with this car. And so it was a couple of years before like I really was able to learn, and then I learned on automatic. So
Pate, of course. Thanks for subbing. Thanks everyone for subs and resubs.
It's just a game mechanic, dude.
Yeah, it's just a game mechanic.
Just
Yeah.
play some GT, play
Whoa.
some Gran Turismo, and
Yeah.
you'll learn it.
Those RPMs, not too high, not too low,
Yeah.
right there.
M's 11, $100.
Yo,
Happy
thank you.
anniversary.
We just hit it.
Yo!
We
New
hit
goal.
12K, baby.
What do we unlocked?
We've unlocked the watch party.
Yes.
Yes.
Achieved. Fiasconauts One Shot is up next. Then the Mario movie free screening for 40 people total, counting us. Discord Family Feud chat picks our next group playthrough. D&D One Shot, and then the Super Mario World meetup. Gonna be sweet.
I wish we could do a WrestleMania watch party, but WWE will
Oh,
shut
no.
us
Yeah,
down.
they'll send in the goon squad to take
Yeah.
it out.
At best, we could do the audio commentary thing where it's just audio that
Yeah.
you get.
right.
Okay, are we ready to move into the audio call-in portion of the program?
Remember, early access chat.
Hot mics.
Sick.
We currently have one person ready to go.
Sick.
Gabby's working on getting a few more. But if you are interested in calling in, please, let me cut to myself. Please get in our Discord. If you're $10 and up, you will be able to see the call-in show waiting room stage channel down in the voice channels. And it looks like our first guest is in here, so let me unmute. Oh, wait. Read that donation
$100
first.
from
and then
Pulphead.
Yo.
Thanks for years of joy and entertainment, love and respect.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Paul.
So much, everybody. So much.
All right, let me
Thank you.
deafen myself. Hello, are you there, Mo? Hang on.
Hello.
Let me make it so that chat can hear you. Okay. Mo, how you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah,
I'm
this
glad
is fun. It's like
this
old
is working.
radio.
Yeah, we hear you, Mo.
Yeah, right?
Loud and clear.
Hey.
Chat, can you hear Mo?
Hey, what's going on, allies?
Sup?
Great to
Not
be
much.
talking to you guys.
Hell yeah.
I won't take up too much of your time, so I figured for my question today, sorry, with Street Fighter 6 around the corner, keep it pretty simple. Of the returning characters, which ones are your old favorites? And of the new characters coming in, which ones are you the most excited to play with?
Ooh.
Great question.
New characters, Zangief's new
The gladiator woman?
the gladiator woman. They were
Oh,
like
yeah.
bashing it out. Yes. Yes.
Dude.
Marissa, yes.
Marissa. Yes.
Good pull.
Big time on that one. And then returning, Zangief himself.
All right.
Of course.
Yeah, returning character Blanca, and then is it Kimberly? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna pick.
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
character.
I'm really excited for Kimberly, too.
Sick.
Yeah, I was thinking of Kimberly also. I know he's not new, but I never played, what's his name? I just forgot. Luke. Yeah, Luke. I never played Luke in
Gotcha.
5, so I'm kind of curious about Luke. So because he's the box cover now
Yeah,
too.
trying to make him the face.
So I
yeah.
am curious about him, but
Very good.
the OGs, it's always Ken and Ryu for me.
Nice. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited for Cammy and Chun-Li.
Nice. I think that's good. And then for me, I mean, Kimberly was mentioned for new character, but seeing Dalzim return,
Yeah.
was worried that
Yeah,
they might
yeah.
not bring Sim back and get to see Sim players continue, but sick.
Didn't you like DJ?
Dude, yeah. Pretty sick they're bringing DJ back
Yeah.
as well. I didn't think they were going to bring DJ back, but like that was pretty early. They
Yeah.
revealed DJ's coming back.
I'm going
What's
to
up,
change
Bieber?
mine.
Okay, what's
to
up?
one I'm looking forward to the most. My created
Yeah,
character.
that's what I was thinking.
Yes. I'm so hyped for
Great
that.
pick.
Yeah.
I think I missed this JP guy. It looks like Saruman.
What about
yeah,
you, Mo? I want to hear.
JP,
I want to hear
yeah.
Mo's
Yeah, what
answer.
about you, Mo?
Well, I'm a Ryu main traditionally.
Hell yeah.
So Ryu and Chun-Li are always my mainstays.
Nice.
And for the new characters, Kimberly definitely, and also Madden. I don't
Oh,
really play
yeah.
grapplers
Oh,
so
yeah.
much, but this whole like ballerina thing, I'm kind of curious about. So
Sick.
I definitely want to try her out too. And also the new girl Lily looks like she might be kind of fun. So I mean the whole
Yeah, I love that.
they really knocked
connection.
out the park with
Yeah,
new characters.
with
So.
T-Hawk.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Totally.
isn't it like related to T-Hawk? Yeah, that is sick. Damn.
Yeah, all the new characters look great. So I'm really excited. But those are all great picks.
Awesome.
Street Fighter is
All
looking
right, thank
good.
you so much,
Thank you,
Mo.
Mo.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you.
Mo.
Gabby's prepped
No
our
problem.
next
Thanks for
caller.
having me.
Take care, dude.
You too.
See you in the Street Fighter lobbies, Mo. It's going
Hell
down.
yeah. Thank you, Mo. That was great. This is cozy as hell. All right, we've got our next caller coming in, I think. We're just having them join the call-in channel.
Yeah, Mo going down in history, the first.
Yeah, first ever.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
you're the first, Mo.
Yeah. Mo, epic, great first
Was that
caller.
I don't know if that was that Mo Grant?
Mo Grant, yeah.
Yo,
Mo.
shout outs to those. Everyone's been on Community Showcase.
Mo Grant, dude.
That comic they've been working on. Yeah.
Legend.
Visual novel, yeah.
And yo, is this is this a mod? Is this Swordfish the mod?
Oh,
Swordfish!
Why, yes, it is.
Hey,
Yo, what's up, Swordfish?
Hey, how's it going?
doing good.
Yeah, doing
Yeah,
good,
how
man.
about you?
Good. Just got off work.
Oh, nice.
Oh heck yeah.
Friday.
Enjoy the
Yeah.
weekend.
All right. So my question to all the allies is: in these past 7 years, what review do you guys think is the best review you have done?
Oh jeez.
Done?
Best questions again.
Ooh.
My best one is my Balan Wonderworld review.
Best.
That was a really fun review to do.
My favorite ones that I edited were, I mean, at GT it was Stanley Parable probably because I got to have a lot of fun with that one. I really
Oh my
like
God, I
the
love watching that, Isla.
I like the bad one, like the ones that we give lower scores.
Fast and Furious.
Fast and
Oh,
Furious stuff
yeah.
where I get to mess around more.
That
Those
Need
are
for
really
Speed
fun.
one was like
yeah,
that too.
Yeah.
but I mean, they're all a lot of fun. I don't know.
I gotta go with Remake 4. I'm really proud of that review. I really like that review. It's really hard to review a game that's close to you, a game you think is the best, like straddling the line of like remake. So like, how much do I talk about to the people that played it versus people that have never played it? So there's just a lot of like weird shit, but it
those
really
are
well, and I was happy
always
with it.
those are always tough.
Yeah.
Especially back at like in game trailers, we read collections, like the Devil May Cry HD collection. I was like, oh yeah, like in Metal Gear. Like Metal Gear's a little bit more fun, but like Devil May Cry was like a little bit rough because like you got 2 in there, like this isn't good, and then you have these other ones that are really good. But and how you reflect that in the score, it gets challenging. It's probably still Breath of the Wild for me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Just waiting to do a mainline Zelda review and then being able to like talk about that right away was really good.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's always such an interesting perspective, having played a game before I have to cut one of the reviews, like Death Stranding or those kinds, you know, where it's like, oh, I know the game, I know the footage already. Like this is really, it makes it a lot easier, and it's more fun because you can put really specific, like nuanced stuff in there.
Yeah.
What's your favorite review that you've watched?
Great question.
So, that's a tough one. Let's go with Blood's The Last Guardian review.
Yeah.
I heard that got the Game of the Year, that one.
I think that's true. Yeah.
Deal with
Nice.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time remembering specifics on things, but the GT Sport review is cool.
it. Sick, bud.
On Rush was super fun. I really enjoyed doing that one. And a game, that's a moment in time. Like that game, pretty much multiplayer only focus.
Yeah.
And so can't really go back and play that the same way that I played it when I reviewed it.
Yeah.
And then there's another one I was looking through here.
You were snuck away.
Oh, Ease 9. Ease 9 was interesting.
Ease down.
Ease down.
Like pulling into that franchise 9 mainline games in with no idea what was going on.
I think you were fine.
Yeah.
I guess,
Huber ran off because of that.
I guess while I wait for Huber, I actually am happy with my Elden Ring One Blood when I did it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because I didn't give it a 10. I gave it a 9.5, and people were mad at me because I didn't give it a 10. But I couldn't give it a 10 because of the technical state it was in when I reviewed it.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I did not give it a 10, and I stand by that hard.
Absolutely.
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Would it be a 10 now?
Probably now, yeah.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Swordfish. Anything else before we move to the next caller?
Oh, thank you for
Nope.
that.
Just looking forward to year 8. Let's keep it going.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Swordfish.
Thank you.
Thanks for all
Swordfish.
your work as a mom. It's so fun to hear from people.
It
This is
is.
great. We're ready for the next one, Gab. What do you got? Ricky Maru coming in. Hang on.
Did you?
You know what's funny about
Not
that?
there
One
yet.
of the reasons it's harder for me too is because it's like I kind of work on every
Yeah, yeah.
review.
I was thinking the same thing,
it's
bud.
like
You kind of have your
it's like all mashed together. Like
finger in all of them.
it was like just like co-oping with you on Ragnarok.
Hell yeah.
It's like I'm gonna go grab the side quests. You
That was
keep
great.
trucking through the main quest and get to that other stuff.
I
Yeah.
loved that. Capturing shit. That was great.
Ricky Maru, you are live on Hot Mics.
Hello.
Hey.
Thanks for doing this. This is awesome.
Heck
This
yeah.
is great, yeah. What have you
So-
got to say?
Yeah, I've been watching you guys since GT E3 2015. So the recent news has me bummed out,
Yeah.
of course. I know you guys talked about this a little on the podcast. Maybe a question for Blood. With Summer Game Fest kind of transitioning over, I know last year they did that Play Days or Game Days event. That's one Blood went to, right?
Yeah, me and Ben went to that.
Awesome. And that was for media only. So I guess my question is mainly just, do you ever see that getting extended to the public in any way? Outside of game demos, does it seem like publishers just kind of want to keep that media only for now, or could we ever see that in the future getting larger?
If
for
they
meetups
do
and
that
things?
large enough to be public, it would be a whole different thing. That's what I'm saying. It's
Right.
like it's hard for me to envision like what they may do to scale up in the future, because it was literally one room. Like Playdays was one room, and then there were like a couple of other like, okay, Skybound's gonna be over here in this coffee shop with a couple appointments or whatever, and
Street Fighter.
somebody else. But no, Street Fighter is in the back of the room. You could be playing Street Fighter and look across the room and see Sonic and see indie games, and it's just
Wow.
I was all just right there, like. Yeah, I could just wave and like where I'm over here and whatever I was doing at any point in the day.
Yeah, I agree. I think you're right, Blood. I don't see how it would get to a point where it'd be open to the public. I think going forward, like events like PAX probably are going to need to like fill that role. I mean, just getting them to have like a bigger, like have a gaming companies have an even bigger presence there to have like their playable demos. But honestly, I think if E3 is going to be gone and Summer Game Fest is going to be kept to media press only, your best bet is looking at especially if you're in North America, specifically United States, like PAX and PAX East and PAX West will probably be your best bet.
I have a follow-up question if Ricky Mara doesn't mind.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think because E3 is going down that something new will come in, public focused to kind of...
I mean, Summer Game Fest could very well be that. It's just the Playdays thing would have to be a whole other thing, you know. But Jeff didn't do this, theater, ticketed event last year either. So
Yeah, I think so. It seems like he's kind of just dipping his toes into getting the public involved,
building it a little bit at a time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I don't know, like E3 scale, that's very huge, but maybe there could be something more. Like, I think it'd be awesome if people could play games still somewhere.
And it could be very well that like it becomes a 3-part event.
Yeah.
Right? Because before Jeff ran all of the Judges Week stuff, that was just like weirdly like scattered at various hotels in Santa Monica or whatever. So it could be that it's like, okay, here's the press conference, in the theater with people making announcements. And then part 2 is the Playdays thing. And then part 3 is like, okay, here's the public expo, which is not the same things that are at Playdays.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm.
I would love that. I just want to be interviewed by Huber at an E3. So
you find him.
Thanks, guys.
You find me, and that'll go down.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Ricky Mario.
Thanks, Ricky Mario. Great
See ya.
name.
Awesome. Gabby's going to move the next person in, I think. Here, hang on. All right, next up we're going to have Tim. Gabby's moving them into the room here. I'm very... I don't want to jinx it, but I'm very pleased with how this is going.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, I've done Discord stuff sort of like this with publishers. So
Yeah. I was
it's
basically
just our
like,
first time hands-on.
we'll set it up like we did Indicate or whatever, yeah. All right, Tim, you are on the air. You're on Hot Mics. Welcome.
Love the radio vibes of this. I'm literally driving right now.
Oh, wow. Eyes on the road.
I'm not. I feel like I'm calling into WFAN in New York. But my question I figured to keep with some jolly vibes was, you're building a dream arcade. What are 1 or 2 cabinets that are like must-haves for your dream arcade?
No matter what, have to have Time Crisis 2. You've gotta have it.
That was mine too.
Yes.
I want Marvel's Capcom 2.
Yes.
Nice.
Give me that Black Knight 2000 pinball machine.
Yo.
Don was telling me that like that was like only there for like a brief period of time. Like
Oh, wow.
they rotate them in and out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is there any chance we get an answer from Don on this one? Or is he busy?
Don, they want to know what your absolute necessity arcade machine is for an arcade.
For an arcade?
Which
You
cabinet?
need some pinball. You want to get Bride of Pinbot in there. That's a very good one, right? You got to have
Of
the
course.
Got to get the Mortal Kombat trilogy all first of the 3 originals. Got to have some good beat 'em ups. We want a Final Fight in there. The Final Fight, absolutely classic beat 'em ups.
Simpsons,
I would love
X-Men?
to get a fully functional. What is it, Huber? Well, shoot, it's slipping my mind. The aerial combat game with the gyro.
Afterburner?
Afterburner.
Afterburner,
Thank you. Get a fully
hype.
functional Afterburner. Those are a few off the top of my head.
Dude, need a Neo Geo machine in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
bust
you,
a move.
Samurai Showdown, yeah.
I would pick a Star Wars trilogy.
I knew you were
going
gonna
to
say that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Has to be there. Has to be there. Pristine condition too.
Yes.
I would say mine would be obviously you gotta have Adam's Family Pinball. That's like my all-time favorite. I love Discs of Tron, obviously, and hell, Killer Queen, dude. Like a newer cabinet, or that Gungeon one. That'd be really fun too. I want to see that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I haven't seen in over a decade now is Lethal Enforcers.
Lethal Enforcers.
I have not seen a cabinet of that in the wild in so long.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
what was
duh.
that crazy fishing one that we did, Don? Ace Fisherman or whatever? I'd love to see
Oh,
a
right.
cabinet of that. And that table flipping one that we played in Japan, that was really cool.
Is there any other arcades you want, Blood?
I mean, I could do this all day.
like there's
Well,
one-
when they were talking about Afterburner, I was thinking there's another Sega one. It's like called like Galaxy Force or something, where like the whole thing like spins in 360 degrees, while you're like flying through space, Star Fox style.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good, like probably 12, 15 years before Star Fox.
Yeah, we should open up an arcade.
Any other Sega-made arcade games you'd want to add to it?
You're trying to get at something in it. I don't know, Daytona USA or
Yeah,
something.
Daytona.
But I mean, that's not even something I played a lot of.
Maybe it wasn't something that sorry, you gave it away.
What's the F-Zero?
Yeah.
F-Zero AX.
There you go,
Yeah.
bud.
What was it?
Yeah.
AX, right? Was the arcade version?
Yeah.
AX? Yeah.
Don,
Yes.
for the record, Don said it. He was like F-Zero.
Yeah, I've never gotten to actually play that machine.
Cool.
See?
What would-
I
what would
have.
yours-
Looks like I'm
See?
reviewing F-Zero when it comes back.
Oh.
Which is never.
Lies. It's coming back. Give it time.
Tim, if you haven't been disconnected by the drive, what cabinet would you have? Was it time? What was it?
It was definitely probably my first top of my mind pick. I'm usually torn between 2 or 3. Both those Time Crises are really good, but I have fonder memories of 2.
Yes.
3 is probably a better game though.
Time Crisis.
No
3.
rhythm games, no DDR from you
Oh,
guys.
DDR.
DDR.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
My
so
friend
inexperienced.
Chris
I don't know which.
disappointed.
I don't know which DDR is like the definitive
There's
machine.
like 30 of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's some
I guess
crazy
just the
ones, too.
newest one. I don't know.
But yeah, have the newest ones gotten rid of good old
Right,
stuff? That's
yeah.
the thing, yeah.
I remember at home
Supernova,
my favorite
Supernova
was
2,
DDR Revolution
Max,
2, but
yeah.
gotta have that.
Sick.
Let me see. Anything else, Tim, before we let you go and grab our next caller?
Mark, how awesome this is! Love the vibes. Really cool.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks
Thanks,
for
Tim.
calling
Love and
in.
respect. Drive safe.
Yeah,
Drive
be safe.
Love respect. I'm already off the road. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay, good, good.
All right, bye.
Bye.
See ya.
We got
All right.
$12.34 from Matt. Thank you, Matt.
Yo,
1,
thanks,
2,
Matt.
3, 4.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha, numbers. All right, Gabby, who's next? All right, coming up next we have Magic Jerry Fresh.
All right.
We're just getting on. Okay, here they are. Magic Jerry Fresh. How you doing? Welcome to Hot Mic.
Thank you. This is a fantastic show that you guys do. This is great.
Thanks.
Yeah. So one of my favorite pieces of content that you guys did was the board game show that you did for a little while.
yeah.
And it really, I was curious how many of you are big tabletop and board game players when you're not doing Easy Allies content.
It might just be me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you guys are
love-
missing out.
And Gabby.
Missing out.
I love board games and tabletop games, but I don't have like a dedicated crew of my own to play with. So it's usually like if, we do it here or
Right.
if I get invited to something.
Yeah,
But,
you literally have
yeah.
us.
I know,
We're a
it's-
dedicated
it's-
crew.
like you're my best friends and my work friends, but they're still like, coworkers
Really?
versus like your dedicated
I know
tabletop,
what you mean.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a different vibe there.
You're sensing now why Fiasco Knots tabletop escapades and occasional board game show kind of fizzled after a while, because it's hard to get everyone kind of going on it. Like, I have the entirety of Bloodborne in the other room, and we just haven't had time.
I've said I'm down.
Oh, no, we're all
anytime.
down. I just
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to learn the damn thing and find the dang time,
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the learn the thing has always been
yeah.
Yeah. And it's also been the challenge just shooting the ones that we have shot because I love doing that Resident Evil 2 one.
So fun.
Oh, yeah, that
Love
was
doing
really
some
fun.
of those that we've played, but it's so hard because it's like, okay, well, we've shot the thing and now we know how to play the game, but 2 hours just went by.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So it's like, do we do another round?
Yeah.
You know, or do
Well,
we move on to a different game or whatever? Yeah.
That's the other thing is like the second time we play it would probably be a better show.
Yeah.
So Gabby has stood up and has something to say.
I am a really big board gamer. One of my dearest friends is like a board game fiend. So I go up to his house like it used to be like once every couple weeks. Now it's a little bit less, and he'll teach us a new insane board game. He'll make like slideshows to teach us the rules, which do not help because I can't learn that way. But my favorite one at the moment is either Castles of Mad King Ludwig.
I love that game, dude. I play that with my sister all the time.
It's so good. And what's the other one?
There's
of Mad
Palaces,
King?
and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
there's My City now,
Yeah.
which I haven't played yet because the tagline on the front of the box, which I assume is a translation thing, says "Manifest Your Destiny," and I was like, "Workshop that! Like, maybe don't go with that."
And I'm obsessed with viticulture, which is a board game about making wine. It's really fun. I'm also a huge D&D person. I play D&D basically every Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we did, it was during the pandemic, so we did the digital version when it came out when we did Wingspan.
Yeah, Wingspan.
But again, it was just like, okay, I have the grasp of this now, and now we're done shooting.
Well, what's funny is when I go home on vacation, right? Like I bring my Steam Deck, my Switch, my Playdate, and I don't play any video games at all because I'm constantly playing board games with my sister.
Mm-hmm.
So we play Wingspan, we play everything. Yeah, it like literally nonstop board games and card games. We play a lot of Hearts. Board games is a huge part of my family life.
Yeah, definitely play card games with my brother when I go back home. But it's always this funny thing. It's like, can you look up how do you play this game? play it all the time, but we don't know the rules.
The nice thing with occasional board game show is it's never really dead.
True.
I called it that very intentionally because I figured like we're gonna do one of these every 2 years. Like it's gonna be very occasional.
Let's play Bloodborne. I want to play so badly.
I really want to. Yeah.
Please.
Magic Jerry Fresh, what's your favorite board game?
Co-op games in general are my favorite
sister too,
types
yeah.
of board games. Yeah, I've played more rounds of a game called Spirit Island than I know how to count. That's a great one. There's a Marvel-themed card game called Marvel Champions that we play a lot of. And then Cuphead actually has a really good co-op dice rolling game.
Seriously?
Yeah, so it's time-based rounds where you are trying to roll your dice to match symbols of the boss to avoid and deal damage.
Whoa.
And it is wildly difficult, and it's so good. There are special upgrade packs that you can only open if you get a good enough grade against the boss. It's so much fun.
It's like a legacy game?
Yeah, it has a legacy component to it because you have a save file, and your save file contains like what weapons you've purchased, and you can go back and fight earlier bosses with your save file, so to speak. It's so much fun. Yeah,
That's
definitely
awesome.
one to check out.
Have you ever played Elder Sign? Yeah.
No, I don't know that one.
It's in the Arkham horror universe. It's a dice rolling game that you like.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty difficult. It's really good. I liked it.
Yeah. There's a lot of really good video game board game transitions that have been made that I was really surprised by. Like Cuphead's really good. Horizon has a surprisingly good, very complicated one, but it's very good. Yeah, they're out there. And there's more like Dead Cell. There's a Dead Cells game coming to Kickstarter pretty soon.
Heck yeah.
I gotta finish I was working on a game called Outer Space Rat Race. Don actually gave me the title for that, which is I think it's a genius idea. But I gotta finish making it. I would love to do an episode like showing my own game. That'd be really fun. It's a very complicated like spacefaring 4X kind of exploration shipbuilding game. I'm really proud of it, but I just never finished it. Anything else before we let you go, Magic Jerry Fresh?
No, keep it up. All of you are the best. I found you by mistake just looking at video game reviews. Like, oh, these people, this GT reviews are really cool. And then I finally figured out who you guys were and been with it ever since. It's awesome.
Love that.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yo, this is the greatest. I am loving this. I was trepidatious when we came up with this idea. Just thank you everyone for being so cool and so fun to talk to.
This is why I always listen to the radio. Because it's the best.
Well, yeah. Yes, it is nice. It's wonderful. If you want to call in, if you're wondering, how do I call in? It's $10 and up patrons on our Discord or on our Patreon. $5 and up, you get access to our Discord entirely. This is the bruise that I got when I fell as roller skate Barbie at a party the other day. It was not embarrassing at all. Anyway.
Quick shout out to Talisman.
$10 and up. Talisman.
You ever play that one?
I have not actually played that. Talisman and although isn't the guy who made that like a piece of crap or something?
I do not know that.
I mean, I don't know if maybe I'm whistling Dixie here. I've always wanted to play Twilight Imperium too, but I heard that takes like 3 days or whatever. Anyway, if you're $10 and up, you can get in this tier. And I believe we'll have another caller ready, yeah? Let's see, give me 1 second. Let's see who we've got.
Heck yeah.
Nice. This is It's Jess, I guess, coming in here in a second. Being moved into the channel. Give us 1 second. Couple of seconds. Okay, It's Jess, I guess. Hey, how are you? You're on Hot Mics.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Damn right.
Awesome. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello, hello. Happy EZX.
Yes, I've been watching all week. It's been exciting.
It's so fun to hear people's voices.
I know it's weird hearing people you just see names of for a long time. Yeah. But yeah, my question was with the new edition of the Switch coming out for The Legend of Zelda. What are some of your favorite special edition systems?
Good question.
The Zelda 3DS.
Which one?
There's like
Yes.
4.
The one that came with
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time.
Okay. So
It's
the
got like the
Triforce.
gold
Yeah.
trim on it.
yeah.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
I had that one actually.
Nice.
We ended up selling it when we got my new 3DS, which was the Persona Q Special Edition.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
It was gorgeous, and I was so excited to get that one because it opens up like a book, like the grimoire.
That is sick.
Cool.
Yeah, that is really
Oh,
sick.
Damiano's jealous.
Yeah, it's sick. I still have it. It's my favorite.
I have the Halo Xbox, which is pretty cool, and it makes a different startup noise, which is neat. I have it just because it was the only Xbox I could get my dang hands on, but I've really ended up liking it quite a bit. I think I wound up with my 3DS that I got when Game Trailers shut down, and that had like, it was Smash Brothers, actually. It has the whole Smash Brothers cast, the blue one.
Nice.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I've never really gotten into getting the special edition consoles myself, so I don't know if I have any favorites offhand. My wife does have the Famicom GBA SP.
Nice.
Oh, that one's cool.
Yeah.
I was going to say mine is also a special edition GBA SP. It was the one that came out with the Minish cap. It was almost impossible to get here because it was made more readily available overseas. So I actually had to import it from Europe. And it's like a gold SP, and it has like the Triforce logo on the top of the clamshell
I've seen
part.
that one.
But it's not just because of that. It's also a little bit of a cheat here, but it made its way to an E3 one year and got it signed by Shigeru Miyamoto.
Got it.
AJ, so at E3 it was Shigeru Miyamoto, Koji Kondo, and Satoru Iwata. And then at a following GDC, I got AJ Aonuma to sign it. So,
oh, wow.
Because he wasn't at that E3.
Where is this device
Do you
now?
still have it?
Yeah, I still
In
have
a safe.
Is it in like your safety deposit box?
It's still just in the box, all sealed and everything. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah, that makes it
sell
a
that
little
for
more
a lot.
special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that, Jess? Sorry.
That makes it a little more special. It's
Oh,
great.
yeah, definitely.
One of a kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any signed things? I don't.
No,
Just
not game
games
stuff.
from Kojima.
Just for the question, I never had a special edition console ever. This Tears of the Kingdom's like the first one I'm gonna ever have of any game
nice.
ever. But
Really?
yeah, I've
How
never.
do I not know this?
I don't know. I've
WTF?
never had them. I've been usually kind of an early adopter with stuff.
Yeah.
So they always do those later on usually.
Yeah.
So I never have them.
Yeah, the MGS4 doesn't really count
No,
to me
it's
because
not.
it's
It's
just
the same.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Yeah.
There was the Kingdom Hearts 3 one though. I remember I wanted that when that came out. I think there was like a Final Fantasy 13 one that was kind of cool. So
Yeah, there's
The 10-2 one is cool.
Yeah.
There's a Final Fantasy
10-2,
13-2. I mean,
13-2.
13-2.
Oh,
13-2.
yeah,
Yeah,
I remember a 13 one.
They had
Yeah.
a faceplate. They had a 360 faceplate for 13 as well, like lightning sitting down. And
I
then it
do
also
have that
had
Alan Wake
and then it had
faceplate.
Had the hard drive, which also had like the logo embroidered on it. Yeah.
My friend Anne gave me a German Bloodborne box signed by Miyazaki, which is pretty sick. Didn't have the game in
that
it,
is sick.
but it
Nice.
was the box.
So Huber, you got Kojima to sign some things?
Yeah, there was a meetup at like Universal Studios way back in the day before I worked in the industry.
Nice.
And Brad and I got MGS. You could only get one item, so
Yeah.
Brad hooked me up. I had my MGS4 copy and then my Metal Gear NES copy.
Yeah.
So we got both of
Nice.
those signed. Yeah.
Yeah, so the only two things I have signed, which I basically got signed at the same time, was like DICE 2003, I think. That sounds right. The Japanese copy of the Wind Waker, which is signed by Miyamoto and Onuma. And then my copy of Eternal Darkness is signed by Dennis Dyack.
Pretty sick.
Good.
That's cool. Tokyo Slim is a signed copy of The Room. I have a
Nice.
signed hanger with the paper, cover on it from Birdemic by the director and cast from Birdemic Shock and Terror. Very proud of that. Anyways, anything else, Jess, before we go to our next caller?
Yeah, I was just saying because one of the answers was Xbox edition. I work at a GameStop that will not be named, but you know what it is. And we get in Xboxes a lot that are special edition, and I always admired how the startup buttons always make like special sounds.
Oh,
It's so
yeah.
cool.
Like that's always my favorite. Like other systems don't do that.
Yeah, that
For
rules.
example, we got in the Gears of War, I think 3, where it looked like just a block of ice, and you turn it on and it makes like that crackle ice sound.
Oh.
It's and like the logo on the top like glows. It's super sick.
Damn,
Um,
sick.
Yeah, I did not
But yeah,
know
my s-
that was a thing.
yeah.
I only knew about Isla's.
Yeah.
Yeah, they almost all of them make like special startup sounds, and they're super sick. And of course, my 3DS that I mentioned is my favorite, and I have the Animal Crossing edition. I'm the Animal Crossing Discord person, so of course I have the Animal
Jess-
Crossing edition.
We actually have a special question for you here, Jess.
Yeah.
From Don.
Okay.
Yeah, hearing you work at GameStop, I was wondering if maybe I could get an appraisal value for one of my special editions, my Switch Lite. Okay, this thing's in pristine edition. It's the Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta edition. It's got the just pale gray color with the candy blue and bubblegum pink buttons. You know the one I'm talking about? You ever
I'm
seen this one?
familiar, yes.
What kind of value am I looking at? I want trade-in and cash. Can you give me a ballpark?
Cash is like 20% less, by the way. But it not very
You don't
much. I'm
actually
going to tell you that
have
right now. I don't have a ready answer. No, you'll have to look that up. But it's gonna be not enough.
Not enough. Precious investments. Okay, I'll hold on to it for now and see what
Yeah,
happens.
for the most part,
pretty
it's
to
gonna be
look at,
not
though.
enough. It's pretty to look at. You're probably gonna get more money just selling it straight out to someone instead of going to the store.
So there's hope. eBay.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know, man. eBay takes a huge cut now.
Yeah.
You might not make that.
Yeah,
much.
you never know. You never
Take
know.
it to the
But for the
super
most
swap.
part, special editions don't actually hold more value. We might give you a little, but for the most part, it's like, yeah, it's a system. Here's your money for your system.
Cody
They don't
Kerr says
really
up to
care.
$105.60 in cash from GameStop trade-in deals.
There you go. Yeah, you can look it up online and it'll show you cash in store or whatever.
Not enough.
I love that. We're going to get the next caller in because we've only got about 20 minutes left for the call-in show if we're going to stay on schedule here. So thank you so much,
Thank
Jez.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Nice talking to you.
Nice
Same.
talking to you.
Bye.
Bye.
Makes me want to watch Antique Roadshow.
Dude, I love Antiques
Love
Roadshow.
it.
Oh, I had one special edition console. I just remembered.
Yeah, this sounds
It
correct.
was. I had the white Vita that came with like Assassin's Creed.
white
That's like the only thing I've ever had.
Vita.
Now I remember it.
Sick.
All right, next
you,
up
Vita.
we've got Alexander Zirian on.
Hey, Alexander.
They're coming in still. Hang on. I think they're coming in.
Best I can do.
Click that call-in show channel. Huh? There we go. Hi, Alexander. You are on Hot Mics.
Hello.
Yo, yo, yo.
So I wanted to ask you, have you ever played quantum chess?
Quantum chess.
Yes.
Is that possible by a human being?
With
Yeah,
protons?
it's, no, it's like normal chess, but when you move your piece, you can put it into two different places if you want, and it will be in each spot with half probability. And when your opponent tries to take your place, then you, like in quantum physics, observe the piece, and with certain probability it will be there, and your opponent will be able to take it. And
You
if it's
collapse
not
the
there,
wave
then
function.
it's the wave function collapses, and it may be actually in other place.
That's awesome.
That.
We need to ask Jason about
Yes,
this.
we do.
Yeah,
need to,
We don't need to give
Jason
Jason
to
any
know it
more
all.
ideas.
Jason will know what's up.
We do
Dude,
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
We will be tortured with this information.
Do you play it,
Forbidden
Alex?
knowledge.
No, I only saw others play it.
All right.
That sounds really like as if chess weren't hard enough.
Because I was thinking like quantum entanglement and
Yeah.
stuff. It's like
That's what it
it's
sounds
gonna
like.
move something
that
else.
sounds like that sounds what like
Yeah,
You
you
gotta
it's
like
showing
keep
his
track of
chess-
like
chess
yeah. Yeah. I'm really curious if Jason knows about it, and if
Oh, I'm
like
sure he does.
maybe Jason could whip up like a quick demo of it or something
Yeah.
just to show us. That would be sick.
Heck yeah.
All of us versus Jason in quantum chess.
Well, a little tease. We might be doing something not quantum, but something similar to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Chess
Jason,
is coming up.
Jason will actually have us playing with protons. It's like, here, I'm gonna bring in an electron microscope. We're set up in the green room.
Do you think you can beat Jason in quantum chess?
No.
Can't even be
No.
in regular chess.
No.
I don't even think it'd be a 50-50 shot.
Yeah,
It'd be-
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to get so lucky.
Yeah, even if we like hit every one of our rolls and like our piece was never where he wanted it to be to capture, I think we would still lose.
Yeah.
Oh, a quantum chess
yeah.
Island's torture chamber would be so funny.
Love that.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I've never even heard of it until
Anything
just
with
now.
quantum in the name, yeah.
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 Except for
Quantum
of Solace.
break.
I've heard of
Not
3D
Quantum of
chess.
Solace, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a. Yeah.
Don says that Quantum of Solace is freaking awesome and accused you of being drunk. Dummy.
I've rewatched it
Really, Don?
multiple.
Wrong.
I've
Okay,
seen it
Don.
multiple times.
I literally rewatched it like
Multiple.
2 months ago,
Yeah,
and it's
like
like
multiple.
it's okay.
I've seen
Don.
it several times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Fine.
It's okay.
Okay, Don.
You're
Calm down.
drunk out of your mind.
Don, you had too much.
You are drunk.
Bond songs ever
The
written.
Yule
One of
scum
the
is
best
gone.
Bond
Don
songs.
had
Wait,
too
which
much.
song is
no,
it?
no. Don
Which song is it?
Don had too much buffalo sauce
Well, yeah.
from
Oh,
Wingstop.
okay, okay.
All right, Don's gone beyond the pale now, but it's not terrible.
Don took 2 pickle slices and dunked them in buffalo sauce.
Wait, the
and ate
Jack
them.
White song?
Yes, that's the best Bond song ever written.
Are you insane?
Brilliant.
The mic has become too hot.
Oh,
Could we
God.
remove Don from the show? Sorry, Alexander. It got railroaded by yelling about Quantum of Solace. Anything else
no worries.
before we move to the next caller?
I want to hear if Alexander.
No,
has a,
thank you.
I want to hear if Alexander has a favorite thing with quantum in the title. Like we always talking. What's your favorite quantum anything?
Probably quantum physics.
Quantum physics.
Nice.
Good answer.
That's a good answer.
Great.
Speaking of board games, there's a board game called Quantum, which is really good. I think we did a board game show about it one time, and it was fun. All right, Alexander, thank you. I think we have another caller. Yeah.
Love you, Alexander. Thanks.
Thank you, Alexander, so
Thanks,
much.
Alex.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right, who's up next? Cool, D-Tenchi's coming up next. Hop in that channel when you have a minute. Wee woo, wee woo,
Quantum
wee
Leap
woo.
is good, chat.
Are they making a new one?
Quantum Leap, dude. All right.
Enterprise.
D-Tenchi, are you there? Oh, you're muted, I think. Unmute. Yeah, there you go.
Hello?
D-Tenchi, you are on hot mics.
Hello.
Hi, allies. Long time, first time.
Heck yeah.
With E3 being dead, would you guys be willing to suit up for other events like a Nintendo Direct or State of Play or something?
Yeah,
Not a Nintendo
I would.
Direct. A suit up.
I would.
Blood shutting it down.
For like the big stuff, I absolutely would. Like a PlayStation Showcase, I would.
Yeah.
Maybe not just a normal State of Play, but Showcase.
They have to
I'll
go.
get the
They
tie
have
out,
to be
the jacket.
Here, I
pretty
think
all
I think
out.
this is a good thing. If there's ever a direct
I didn't suit up
showcase
to begin
or
with, but-
any of them two on
Yeah,
the
you don't have a
same
suit.
day, if there's any two big events on the same day ever going forward again,
Yep.
the next one that happens, we'll do it then. Guaranteed.
Two on the same day is great.
Two on the same day is-
And
Two
anything in
on
the
the
month of
same
June.
game.
To
Can't
me,
ignore it.
if you have a showcase or a direct or whatever, if it's in June, it's got E3 energy.
Well, June's very long. Remember
I think
that.
that's the
Yeah.
exact
Fine.
opposite of what you said last time. You were like, no,
Yeah.
not
yeah.
really 3.
2 days in, you'll be
That
right.
was then, this is now. What do you
Hell
want
yeah,
from me?
hell yeah. We're all in a better place
Well, it's
now.
because there's no more E3 possibly, so you
I'll dress up for anything. I need no excuse.
And the Keeleys.
Yeah, we got to dress up for the
I'm dressing up for the Keeleys. That is our E3 this year.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Summer Game
I'll do
Fest,
it.
you mean?
I'll do it.
what?
Yeah,
I mean,
Summer Game
I hate to
Fest.
say they're fun, but like I can only name Elden Ring. It's like a game that's like been big that's been announced at them before.
I'll show Keely the respect.
That's like
Sam.
the biggest game ever.
We'll see.
Ever.
Me and Huber will do it.
Yep.
Everyone
Cool.
except Blood and Damiani will be
Yeah.
dressed up.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
Is Don getting dressed up too?
Don says yes. Big
All right.
yes.
There it is. Big
There it
yes.
Well, I said the big yes, but he was very emphatic with his yes.
Nice.
Do you like to dress up for things, Detenchi?
Occasionally, like I'll dress up for like the dentist or something.
Nice.
Wait, what?
I like that.
That's probably very
At-
nice for the dentist.
As a viewer, do we have more like authority when we're suited up? Is that why you like it, or do you just like us looking nice?
It's a little of both actually. Like, but it does give some gravitas when you guys are suited up. Like, feels like Sports Center or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
I feel like Huber. I feel like the bar for me, we would need the big three to all be on that week. We would need that confirmation from Sony, Nintendo, and Xbox.
So it'd be Summer Game Fest plus a showcase plus a direct, all within.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
the same
Pope Damiani?
E3 timeline.
Yeah. Okay.
Not even
okay.
that. If Konami does another press conference / direct thing, we're suiting up for
I'm
Konami.
bringing champagne.
Yeah,
back.
yeah, we're going bottles. The Royal Edition for
We're all doing
Konami.
shots for that.
I don't know if champagne's a Konami vibe. We might need like
Sake,
sun.
It
Yeah.
sure is. Bud.
Oh yeah, that's like
Pabst
it's
Blue
like
Ribbon.
a decade in the
Spray
make.
it.
Over a decade, baby. We're dressing up
Yeah.
for that.
Oh yeah, we are going all out for that.
Dress up in a PowerPoint slideshow. Anything else, Detenchi? I think we've got one more caller.
Huber. Excuse me. You got to know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Who said it to who?
Raphael said it to Casey
Casey
Jones.
Jones, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got it.
I got you. Got it.
Damn.
Very good.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Take
Detenchi.
care.
That was great. This is
Bye.
so much fun.
This is about the width of a wine bottle, but it is not. It's just a water bottle.
What?
We
Why
got
did
some
you
wine
say
bottles.
Somebody in chat thought I pulled out a wine bottle.
That? Yeah, notorious lush Daniel Bloodworth. Just always has a wine in his purse. All right, we've got one more. Who we got? Shit, it's RF Switch
Heck
coming
Nice.
in. Hang on. She's coming in here. RF Switch.
Oh, yeah, I did do that blood and wine stream when my PC was not capable of playing that game and
Did you
streaming
have
at
wine?
the same time.
Sorry, you might hear.
I hear.
You're on Hot Mics. RF, what's up?
You might hear a cat in the background. She's getting fussy with me.
It's a privilege
So my
to hear a
question
cat.
was stolen by a VTuber, because he was doing interviews. Who is the person you admire the most, and what is their best trait, and what is their worst trait?
Whoa.
Okay, I got it already.
All right.
Okay.
My dad, I admire the most out of anyone in this whole world. The most patient, loving dude, always super supportive. Both my parents are, but my dad, I definitely look up to. And the worst trait about my dad, I guess, he's kind of slow. Like doing stuff, he'll like walk slower, and he tells stories slower, kind of thing like that. It's like not that big of a deal, but it's just a slower pace. Like my grandma was exactly the same too.
Yeah, I'll probably just say my mom. Definitely same as Brad, just so loving, right? Just the most loving, caring, always has my back. Negative thing from my mom. She's always, this is probably where I get it. She's always one beat behind the group conversation. So like we'll like say something. Yeah, we'll
So
say something.
you.
Yes. We'll say something. We'll like boom, it'll go down, and then she'll be like, "Yeah, so what do you guys think about that?" And it's like we already said what we think about that. It's like so that is where that comes from.
All right. That explains things. Since you picked parents, I'll let me pick a figure in the industry, not game industry, but I'm gonna pick Hayao Miyazaki.
Oh dang.
Yeah, and best thing about them is they take whatever time is necessary to, make sure that their craft is done right. So it means like a film takes like 10 years to come out, but it will come out and will not compromise on that. And the flip side, the worst thing is they, it's one of their best qualities is like being so committed to that and being committed to their like stance on like nature versus technology, but also like they really don't like technology. So like there's never been, like a video game of like, like of their properties. Obviously they worked on, Kuni, but like that's why everyone got so excited. It was the closest you're ever gonna get. But those movies are like, sacred to them. You don't get to mess with that. And funny thing is, I got to be in the same room as him at San Diego Comic-Con, like in the mid 2000s. He was there promoting a film in Hall H when Disney still had that deal. And it was the press area to ask him questions. Each table, you got like 15 minutes with him. And I was just, first time ever, I just couldn't ask a question. Because I was like, anything I think of, like, I don't want to be disrespectful, man. Like, I don't like, but I was like, I like, what do you ask him, man?
What do
like,
you even ask?
Yeah, I was like, dude, like, I feel so below this person in terms of like, like being able to hold a conversation with them. Like they're gonna say something that's like, I feel like you're a good person and I'm a shitty person or something. I don't know. Their stances are always very good on stuff. But yeah, and then hearing other people ask questions, it's like what you expect from fans, like asking that stuff. And you could tell like that's not what he wants to be asked. And I'm like, I don't know what to ask you that's going to feel like worthy of your time and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty intense.
So what'd you ask?
I didn't ask anything.
Nothing.
I just sat back and listened and stuff. It was like a pleasure just to like listen. Plus I didn't have any recording equipment. So I was like, I don't know, like what am I going to do with this? But
All right, I think I got one. I don't know if this it's never definitive. I'll pick one, but I'll go with Shuhei Yoshida. Really admire how somebody that can be in like such a high position of power is just so down to earth and
Nicest man, dude.
so focused on being there and supporting people who are just starting out.
So nice.
And looking for those people who are the next generation. The people who are, coming up in the industry and have new ideas. And when I was talking to him at the Game Awards, he was telling me about the stuff that he's seeing in India. In India. In the past being known for, that industry just being kind of focused on like mobile stuff that people wasn't paying attention to, but he's like, no, like people they're turning into the stuff, they're starting to do more with the PC and console gaming space. And there's going to be stuff coming out of India that you want to keep your eyes on.
That's awesome.
And went to so many places last year. And I'll pander a little bit for RF Switch. I played some Splatoon 2 with Shuhei, and he talked a lot. He put so many hours into that, but I don't know if he's just like not showing his status or what. But I don't know where he's at of Splatoon 3 right now.
Dang.
I don't know if I'm not paying attention or if he's not broadcasting it as much, but don't know where he is on Splatoon 3.
Dang. Love that.
Shots.
Quick shout out to my mom for watching every single video I've ever been in.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Every single one. Every single one. Just wanted to throw that out there for my mama.
I can't think of like one person. There are so many people that have meant a lot to me, and like obviously my parents, they're not around anymore. So yeah, I don't know. Just I think that there are a lot of respectable people who are very impressive in a lot of different fields that I really look up to, and too numerous to name. But just you can find role models in little things, kind of from everybody. I think.
Give us one, Isla. Give us
Now
one.
name all their flaws.
Give us one.
Yeah. My flaws, they're all flaws that I can't think of them. No, I don't know, like Fiona Apple, Suzanne Ciani, so many different filmmakers, David Lynch, like, I don't know, just so many people. My therapist, shout out to my therapist.
Bring Mindhunter back.
Yeah, my therapist was responsible for the cancellation of Mindhunter. It's true.
I remember back in the day, I was with a friend, and he was recording in a studio that Fiona
Fincher
Apple
too,
had
though.
recorded
Fincher
in
too.
before. But I don't remember the name of the studio.
Heck yeah. RF, what about you? What are yours?
Unquestionably, real or fictional, living or dead, the person I admire most is my grandmother. Unquestionably. Grandma Switch was the strongest and bravest and wisest human being I've ever known. And before she died, she gave me one of the most beautiful and poetic, but soul-wrenching pieces of advice she has ever given me, or anyone has. Her best trait was obviously she was so observant. Like, she could read a human being without even looking at them. Her worst trait was that she was really, really, really grumpy and stubborn. Something she passed down to all of her children and grandchildren. But yeah, my grandmother was something else.
Shout
Love
out to the
that.
grandmas.
Shout out, dude. Yeah, grandmas are great. Anything else, RF, before we...
Well, now I've got to put playing Splatoon with Shuhei Yoshida on my bucket list. So
Go back to that
Doing with
Splatoon 2
Shuhei is
review. I think we made
incredible.
sure that shot was in there.
I would love to actually play against him. If he's been putting in hundreds of hours, he might actually rival me.
You're like one of those ancient samurai just searching the world for an actual challenge.
Goku.
Yeah, totally.
I will give him a little bit of a pass because he does travel so much, and it's like he was just at GDC, and then he was just at the BAFTAs, and like all the people making those trips is like...
He's on the plane. He's taken a lot of practice.
Yeah.
He's the nicest guy, and his memory is so good. He like remembers us every time we see him. It's
Well,
so
every
nice.
time he sees us, he asks about the next musical.
Oh my God, really?
Yes.
Elden Ring
What are you doing?
musical.
God of War musical.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shuhei.
Gotta start writing that musical, Isla.
All right, you're a musical, Shuhei. Oh my God.
Musical. Demon Souls. They own it.
Dude, yeah. I gotta think of it. Oh, dude, if I do one that Shuhei, that Sony owns.
Yeah. Demon Souls.
Yeah, because it all goes back to Bloodborne. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I was planning on doing a Cyberpunk one, but then Cyberpunk had issues where it came out, so I didn't do it.
Great.
Gabby
way
and
to
I
put
were even
that.
talking about wardrobe. Like, we were going to buy these cool, like, see-through neon-colored, like, rain jackets. They were really cool. Anyway. Thanks so much, RF. It's so great to hear from you.
Pleasure to talk to you all.
Thanks, RF.
Yay.
Love and respect.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Same.
All right. Well, we'll see you in chat in a second, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, everyone, for calling in. That was so much fun.
Delightful. Very delightful.
Yeah. Thanks to favorite Centaur Mo for the gift sub a bit earlier.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're at 12,388. We're closing in on Fiasconauts one shot, which I would love to do. I mean, no promises, but like I would love to get Jones in on that. Maybe Jess.
Ooh, yeah.
It would be so much fun. I miss it, you know? It's not something we could do every month again, but I do miss it quite a bit. So it'd be great to have an excuse. We are, that's going to do it for Q&A and the call-in hot mic segment, which I would say is a rousing success. Phenomenal. I loved that.
Heck yeah.
Thank you, everyone who called in. Thank you, everyone in chat. That was so much fun. Oh, my God. We don't touch that dial. We're going to go offline for like 3 seconds and then come back online for RE4 Jolly Co-op, chess, and then achieve it yourself, dude. And chat gets to pick whose hands go where for RE Co-op. So start thinking on
the controller.
That. Yeah. I mean, we didn't phrase it that way, but yes, we meant on the controller, not on each other. But, I mean, hey, let's have some fun. These guys get so uncomfortable. All right. So, yeah, we'll be offline for just like a minute, and then we'll be back in the other room, and you'll tell us where to put our hands on the controller, you pervs, for RE4 Jolly Co-op for 1 hour, and then it's chess with Jason Wishnov, a special Bowser unboxing with special guest Marissa, and Achieve It Yourself ad infinitum. All right. See you in a second. Bye.